Go.
I'm gonna get progressively more drunk and more high, so just it's gonna be a fun one.
That might be some
It's a
great,
sandbox.
wide
It's a
shot.
soapbox. It's bandbox.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of a wrestling podcast, episode 10, with our very first guest. Go ahead and tell the people where they can find you.
Wait, hold on. I have an intro.
All right.
This has been a long time coming. This is the first guest that I wanted to have on the podcast. He is the man who put me on to New Japan. He is the reason that I have this unfettered well of knowledge about the Japanese talent in Japan. He's the number one Gedo slanderer, the number one supporter of the United Empire. Because you not with the UE, then you not about it. Mr. MJ All-Star.
What up? What up? It's your boy. I am the number one Gedo slanderer, Gedo hater. If Gedo has no haters, I am dead. I will light a cigarette at Gedo's funeral off the candle that is put on his casket because kayfabe, I love it. Thank you for having me, guys. I'm glad that we're having a New Japan segment, and as the quote unquote New Japan guy, I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad that everything worked out with scheduling and that nobody had to work or I'm glad that this all worked out because I've been super excited about it ever since I found your channel. You're super funny and it's going to be a great time to like legitimately talk to you about the things that we all love and enjoy.
It's always good to be invited just to talk about wrestling. I have loved wrestling since I was a kid. I've been watching New Japan since like 2019. I've been trying to learn more about New Japan, even as someone who is the quote unquote New Japan guy. I don't know all the knowledge, but most of the time I get it from either YouTube, New Japan themselves, or I just try to keep up with general, SmackDown Hotel. They got all the champ. I love looking at old championships, man. I love belts.
You got to. So before we get into the nitty gritty of the New Japan, we're gonna do a little bit of a side quest real fast because AEW, as we all know, probably as of right now, the wrestling company. Forbidden Door is right around the corner, a week from tomorrow, or a week from Sunday, and we just got what arguably might have been the biggest pop that I've ever had as a wrestling fan. We had the greatest technical wrestler on God's green earth, the Orange British God, Zack Sabre Jr. on AEW television. Like I was not expecting. I heard the fucking. I said, "Oh shit! I know this music now. I know this banger." That was amazing to see. You got to not just Zach, Steve Haste, Sean Haste,
It's Shane
Shane
Hayes
Haste, and
Shane Hayes
Badman Tito.
and is it Badman Tito? I thought it was Mikey Nichols that was there for some reason.
Oh, I thought it because Tito's usually the one on ROH.
I swear I thought it was Mikey Nichols, but I might have. I also was like half watching last night.
I saw the bleach blonde. I was like, ah.
Yeah, I think
But
I was
I'm super excited. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I think I was half watching too. I only remember, like, I actually saw clips earlier today going, oh yeah, I forgot that happened last night. That shit just goes in one ear and out the other.
Dude, when I'm sitting in front of this screen, I'm usually geeked. So I'm hyper focused on the screen. I usually have to mute myself in the Discord because I'm usually yelling at the screen like like a loud person in a movie theater. Because it gets me in the mood is like I'm there. That's where I'm at in my wrestling fandom. I know you guys have been watching way longer than I have, but it's like, dang, it still makes me feel something.
It's definitely. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say the only thing that really stuck out to me was Swerve and Ospreay's promo together. Like that was it.
Oh man, it's just it's so I'm gonna sidebar back to Zack Sabre Jr. It's great to see when New Japan sends their talent and actually like shows up to Forbidden Door. It's because not just that, but like a matchup that's coming up late also in the show, Pac versus fuck, god damn it, Shooter. I don't know
My
why.
boy Shota Umino.
And I've said previously, I'm not the biggest fan of Shooter, and I'm glad he's got his first title belt, and this is going to be a good first defense for him as well. it's just great that they're actually showing up for Forbidden Door because everybody was scared that like Forbidden Door was going to be lackluster. New Japan isn't sending anybody, and we're getting matches. They're going to give us a lot of matches for this card.
Yeah, because not only do we have like Tekla versus Starlight Kid, Shooter versus Pac. I know it's not like per se like a New Japan match. But we're getting Mox versus Bandito,
This is not the full card, but this is what I found.
and Zach versus Kenny. I genuinely think that there might be some TMDK shenanigans. Like we might get Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita against the Elite. Like, wouldn't that be gas?
There's definitely more matches they haven't fully announced, and I'm holding my breath for like there's gonna be something because this card is very small for a Forbidden Door. There's gonna be at least two tag matches, which is the Japanese main show staple. There's always gonna be an 8-man tag, a 6-man tag. I just need some more like singles as well. I want to see
Yeah,
Bolton Oleg. I want to see guys like pull up.
dude, Bolton Oleg versus Lance Archer or Brian Cage. Holy shit! Aaron Wolf against any of the big men in AEW. I want to see that because he's still getting his steps in. So I would love to see him go against like an upper mid card or lower, like Aaron Wolf versus Brody King. Ew, ew. Like there's a lot of stuff that they're doing, and I'm genuinely hoping that this and pardon my French, but this little hissy fit that Suji and Oz are having on Twitter, like I'm begging you, I'm really begging you, please shut the fuck up and wrestle.
I feel like it's really has to be a work. There's no way Suji. I feel because he's been doing this for quite some time. He's had this same New Japan will be New Japan comments, and when he first gave it, I was like, all right, it's bridging the line between shooting and not. But we're getting to the point where I'm like, he's got to be doing this shit as a work. He has to show up. The world champion, if he does not show up on the show, it's gonna be a big like hey, it's AEW versus New Japan, and it's not a joke.
Which which Dave, you can attest. I've said that. That's what I kind of wanted this Forbidden Door to be. Was like
Mm.
the old school, like invasion, New Japan versus AEW. It's your top guy versus my top guy. Like your top tag team versus my top tag team. Because it's like it seems it's like nobody wants to send their top guys to do top guy shit anymore at other companies, except for AEW. You got Max back when he had the belt with the second time, he was doing his Ric Flair journeyman shit, going to rinky dink indies, go having a belt be defended against don't get me wrong, I love Buster in the Brain, but you're telling me that it was Buster versus MJF for the AEW world title? And I can't get Yota Tsuji doing anything?
No, it's in the name Forbidden Door. It should be AEW versus New Japan. Like that should be the theme, the whole theme.
I mean, that's what we used to get, apparently, because I remember back seeing clips of like Naito versus Moxley, and they were going to kill each other.
My first Forbidden Door show, incredible grabs. I was working as a baker in the back of an Insomnia Cookies, telling my boss, "Hold on, Naito's cooking," and he doesn't know who the fuck Naito is. He's just sitting there confused. It was like it's such a good time to look back on like Forbidden Door cards because if we look at the current card and we compare it to the last like how many years it's been, like 2-3 years it's been for the card, and we like start analyzing it so far, we start going now again, this is not the official, like the fully official card that has not been dropped, and I expect that to be dropped, I assume sometime by Sunday, somewhere near that. Then there's like a week left, but it just feels like if you're not going to send your top guy, then what the fuck's the point of the show? If you don't show up, like Suji, I get it. I understand. New Japan will be New Japan. Like, if you have that ideology for your company because you are the world champ, you can say what you want. You do hold the biggest title in the company. Talk your shit, but show up, please. Like, at least pull up. Fight the biggest I hate you, let's die. And let's get it cracking. I want to see some action. Had to mute myself a little bit after that.
Oh no, we can say that. We can say that.
Oh,
That's cool. That's
okay.
cool. That's
I
cool.
didn't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of
no.
podcast we were
Yeah,
running. I was just
Nah,
trying to be
nah. Hey,
we're not
every episode
monetized or anything. It's fine.
good to
nah,
know. I just want to
every
make sure I can
episode
say what
we start and end the episode by making sure every person, because hey, just like comics, every episode is somebody's first. We gotta let people know it's fuck ice around this bitch.
fuck ICE, free Palestine in this bitch.
Hey, yes sir. We gotta and all the guests have to be the same. So I'm glad you can now you can come back. Now you can come back. See,
I'm a pansexual man in America. I fucking deal with. I'm black too. I deal with a lot of shit every day. And guess what? I strive, I survive, and we live to let die, man.
and we up. Hey, Juneteenth is tomorrow.
Ah, what a great day, and I'm off.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Juneteenth, this is a also that apparently that's my catchphrase. Speaking of, didn't know how that happened, but we're getting T-shirts made. Just don't worry.
I gotta get a
Because
shirt that says fuck Gedo.
I do want to piss everybody off just a little bit, just so we can have some ups and downs and go have the conversation move freely. Um, as someone who does watch every episode of Raw and SmackDown, against my better judgment, um, I am currently watching this King and Queen of the Ring tournament go on, and I have to say this for myself. I did curse this tournament from the get go. I surely did, because I was talking about it with my coworkers, talking about it with Dave, and I said, wouldn't it be really funny if Dominic got a little too far in the tournament? Wouldn't it be just really funny because that would just fuck up the whole rest of the tournament if Dominic wins his qualifier? Because for some reason I was like, he's going to be in the same match with Mello, and if he's not, Mello's still going to lose his anyway. Matter of fact, Mello even take the pin because I know how to bitch nigga Triple H books. I just know it. I know it. And then what happened? Oh no, Dominic Mysterio wins his qualifier match. Granted, he did lose to Oba Femi, which I did say was going to happen. Would it have been funny if he got jumped and Oba lost? Like, because Brock came out? Yeah, that would have been hilarious. But now, because all of this has happened and this tournament is fucked from the get go. Hold on, let me take my glasses off for this. This Friday, about 24 hours from right now, maybe, because that's probably going to be the opening match. Because God forbid, this little 21-year-old nigga main eventer of SmackDown. It's going to be Jay Uso, the Yeet Man. Actually, hold on.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hold on. It's going to be the greatest single Samoan wrestler, Jay the Yeet Man Uso.
Yo, I forgot you had the belt.
Jay the Yeet
Yo,
Man Uso in the King of the Ring semifinals. How much of a brain dead dumbass do you think I am? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's take a poll from the people on the panel. Dave, 1 to 10.
Brain dead, like that. There's a lot going on there, man. I don't know how to rate that.
MJ?
you need a fucking lobotomy, dog. That's crazy.
Because I
Jay
still think that
Uso.
Javon Evans is winning that match tonight
Shout out Alex in the chat.
Okay, so
or tomorrow.
I want to talk about this King of the Ring because as someone who has been keeping up primarily on Twitter and YouTube clips only, Triple H, I fucking hate you. I hate you almost as much as I hate Gedo, my nigga. You simply don't know how to book fucking anything. Bringing Brock back already pissed me off, especially since I thought we got rid of this weirdo. I thought he was gone. But no. So it's fine. That's okay. That's fine. But my worst fear, and I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to knock on wood. Where's the nearest wood object? I'm going to knock on wood. My worst fear is that Brock is going to come back in the final and fuck Oba. And it's going to be Oba versus Brock in SummerSlam because that is literally how Triple H would book it. And it's going to be my worst fear is So I don't know how much you love Jey Uso. I'm sure you're a fan. I don't know if it's ironic love. Okay, I just want to make sure. The note threw me off. I had to laugh.
He was my mom's favorite, and I was like, hey, I love my mom. I think my mom's the coolest on the planet. We watch wrestling together, we go to shows together, and I'm like, my mom likes Jey Uso. I like Jey Uso, and then I became more of a wrestling fan, and then I started watching old Nigel McGuinness matches, and then I found out who Kosei Fujita was, and then I said, damn, I'm a
There's levels
mark.
to this shit. There's levels to this shit. I just want to say, Jey Uso, from the bottom of my heart, if you're watching this and if you ever come across my page, I just want you to know I have never stepped foot in the ring. I don't think I will. Maybe I will one day. Who knows? But I just want to say you are true shit. Be on the level of true shit. You are 30 something years old, about to be 40 years old. You've been wrestling for quite some time, and you got to be the most fucking wonder bread ass wrestler I have ever seen in my goddamn life. I can't stand a nigga who is a gimmick and nothing else. And he is pushed to fucking heaven. And we all know why. We all know why this nigga is pushed there. Because my daddy's Rikishi, he can do a cool little dance, and I can say nigga because I am a Samoan. Who gonna stop me? Because I have 78 other cousins who are built like fucking Tonka trucks. I get it if you were good. I would get it if it was Roman. I would get it if it was Zilla. Your cousin Zilla, he's better than you. You're not better than Zilla. You're not better than Rikishi. You're not better than your dad. And he used to put his ass in people's face for a living.
And
I
not wife.
I
In the
feel bad.
fact,
I feel bad for I almost said I feel bad for Rikishi. No, I feel bad for Jay in the sense that I feel like his push could have gone better had he gotten some guidance and help, and especially nowadays going, hey, motherfucker, put the phone down. Stop saying dumb shit on Instagram. You're not all that. Stop it.
I'm your
Y'all know
favorite
Abe
wrestler's
Lincoln freed
favorite
the
wrestler.
slaves.
I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite. Shut the fuck up. Stop getting in those Instagram drafts. Stop talking. And you know what makes me the most mad out of this situation? I almost made a video on this the other day, but I told myself I'd be more positive. I would stop hating on Jey Uso. But the shit that pissed me off, and it starts with one singular sentence. Let's take our minds back to 2023. Good
Oh
things come
no.
to those who wait. Oh, this nigga's gonna wait. Why did LA Knight even take the pin? Why? LA Knight, out of everybody in that match, Royce Keys was right there. He's a newcomer. He hasn't even done shit. He hasn't even been anywhere. He's been on main event and SmackDown, and he lost on SmackDown. So like I know I'm beating a dead horse. It just hurts, man, to see Eli Drake, my nigga, right there. You have a mega star. I don't care how old you. This is the one time age doesn't matter. Please, book. Stop.
No 5 match pay-per-view, and you'll like it on ESPN
Oh
Plus.
my god! And I gotta pay
7-minute long matches.
$30. And it's a 4 hour show, but we're gonna show you 30 minutes of ads because don't we love you?
Don't we love Click It Wireless and fucking DoorDash?
The DoorDash ads. That's when I started
Oh,
losing my mind.
the cricket ads haunt me because it's always just Charlotte Flair wooing at some CGI mascot.
Oh, you haven't seen the old Chad and Otis chair phone ads?
I saw those.
Yeah, those were great.
It's the,
Chair phone.
it's the fact that I remember. Oh my god, I miss WWE Network. Come back, please. What
I'm
happened to the wrestling I love?
I miss the days of them pushing $9.99.
Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
god, I remember the jingle, the happy every time I would get on USA Network, and it was an hour before I had to watch SVU like a bum, and I'm over hearing 990. Oh my god, that was. I miss my childhood, man. I miss when wrestling was wrestling, and we're not fucking pushing celebrities every goddamn week.
Also, I'm glad you brought up Brock Lesnar because if he has zero haters, I'm dead. fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
didn't know anything about Brock Lesnar. That's not true. I knew he was that big white nigga who did the moonsault with and I was like, okay, F5, I know about that. Then all the allegations came out. I said, "Oh, I have no reason to like this guy. I have no reason to like go back and look at his catalog. Like if he has a match against a guy I like, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, by the way. Um, I was chilling. So when they brought him back and I'm seeing grown men like cry, I'm like, ain't this the sex pest?
This is the man who asked another woman to pee in a video and send it to him. Well,
Yeah. It's like because it's almost like the first time me hearing all the gross shit about WWE was on the Netflix sponsored Vince McMahon documentary that outwardly says that Brock Lesnar is a part of a God knows how many year long and how many pages lawsuit. And then a couple months later, not even a year, without any warning, here comes this fucking Spy Kid Stu Thumpkin F5 and my goat.
See, as a New Japan fan, it haunts me because he has
Oh
held
yeah.
the IWGP World Title, and the fucker he is, he literally we had to strip him of the belt because he refused to come to New Japan and defend the goddamn belt that they gave you. You fucking I hate this fucking pale pasty ass bastard. Fuck Brock Lesnar. You have done this shit to all my niggas. Every black champion, you fucking what like why? Kofi, fucking Big E. Oh my God, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I love you, Bobby. You didn't deserve what happened to you in WWE. You should have came to New Japan. We had a spot for you. We had a, we
That
had
would
a,
have been
we had.
sick. Bobby Lashley in the G1 climax. Ah, shit.
Speaking of G1,
Oof. We got a
oh,
graphic. We got a graphic for that, actually.
I'm glad we can segue.
Speaking of, shit. When I saw because for context, because the whole reason that MJ is here is that we decided that, well, he decided, I was just there. I don't know why I'm including myself in it like that, that we were going to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm so sorry, to watch some bullshit.
That
But
was
at
my first time
least,
ever streaming a New Japan stream too.
oh, was it?
I've never streamed New Japan on TikTok. That was my first time staying up that late. 4 hours is ridiculous to watch bullshit.
Yeah, man. Because granted, this is my first year of New Japan. So all this that best of the Super Juniors that I talked about this entire like couple of months on the podcast, that was my first time experiencing all that. So I didn't know that people were mad that Yo won. I didn't know people were upset about that. I was like, oh yeah, I love Yo, yeah, direct drive, woo. And then I hop on TikTok. I see all my friends like, oh my god, come on, fine. Now you want to pull the trigger? Now, what do you do it now? Fine. At least we got the belt off Doki. God, that's been like the consistent like. At least we got the belt off Doki, which is fair. I hate that little nigga so much. Oh my god, I want to like Doki so bad, but fuck. For
As the
context, Dave,
Hmm.
House of Torture, Bloodline, Judgment Day. But instead of like, oh, they'll wrestle a little bit and then like one by one they'll come out. No, 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 no. No, the entire squad will pull up and will just immediately before the bell even rings, you're getting jumped. Don File is probably gonna come out and put you through a table.
It's kind of like the Death Riders.
Yeah.
very similar.
To
As
that
the
early Family Guy fit Death Riders, yeah.
as the as the New Japan guy watching the show itself, and having to deal with House of Torture antics for like what 3 fucking years. Um, it's great that the bisexual oven mitt that he is, gets to continuously, you know, go out there and just be himself. And I love that. But I don't understand his character. I've never understood his character. He's just, to me, he's always just been like this, the worst half of the tag team. And I hate to say that about because he was this bum for like so long, and New Japan keeps pretending to push him. Because for context, he was in the G1 final 3 times. This was his third chance to win the G1. You're shocked by that. Let me explain to you Roppongi 3K. One of the greatest junior heavyweight tag teams of all time. Like of all time for New Japan. And that's a high bar. And
I was about to say.
that's a high bar because they're still one of the best. They're not the best, but they're one of the best. When we look in perspective wise and we look at like shows run after their breakup and then Yo's run after their breakup, Yo was pulling a Johnny Gargano SmackDown. I'm sad. Woe is me. Fuck the world. Like your tag team partner left because you're a bum. You're a fucking bum, and he knew you were a bum, and he knew he was better. And I have told this for every single time people ask me what's the best New Japan, like a new Japan match to show you. When I tell you that Sho versus Hiroki, no, sorry, oh fuck, whoa, what the fuck was I saying? Sho versus Hiromu Takahashi. I think it was New Beginning 2022. Some of the best graps from junior heavyweights. They went out there and bawled their fucking hearts out. That's when I thought Sho, the man that he is, was going to be a champion. And instead, 6 months later, oh, I'm gonna get a side part, and I'm gonna walk out here with a wrench, and I'm gonna join House of Torture and be. And while we're doing that, Yo is still doing this "woe is me" act, and he's barely scraping by, looking like a trash bag. Go back, he was wearing trash bag fit. He was literally wearing a trash bag fit, and he goes back to back finals, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, I guess. Like, it's Master Watto. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with Master Watto. Who was it last year? I don't remember who it was last year. I don't remember. My brain doesn't work. But Yo was in the final. He didn't win. And then he wins this year. And he's in this Playboy fit. Mind you, the fit is hard.
Fit is hard.
The fit was drip. I can't even deny it. As someone who was trying to hate, I was really going, damn, it's hard to hate. But then he wins it. And the problem is, it's not the fact that he won it. It's the fact that he could have won it last year, and we could have done with the bullshit. The fact that we had to deal with Doki for so long, and face Doki was great. Heel Doki sucks. Heel Doki is the worst version of Doki. And then we have Yo, the Wonder Bread guy. Like, I'm here. It's me. I'm gonna do the thing, guys. And then it's just like, I guess. I just don't like Yo. If this tangent has proven anything. I'm sorry. Yo is just, he's...
I'm not going to lie. Because watching this Best of Super Junior tournament for the first time and learning who these guys are for the first time, when you told me Robbie Eagles wasn't winning this shit, I kind of clocked out.
I warned you when you asked me a month before the tournament started, and you said, who do you think's going to win? And I really picked, like, the possible winners because I thought, Gedo can't. He can't book a junior tournament this bad. Fucking, he's been booking the junior heavyweight division like shit. He can't book the heavyweight division and the junior heavyweight division at the same time, both good. He just does one or the other. He's been doing this shit for a year. I wish you were here when the junior tour tag tournament was going on. Oh my god, I was so bad.
I was really tempted to clock in because I found a pirate site and I was like, oh, what's Junior Tag League? And no one would tell me. So I was like, I guess it's nothing.
The Junior Tag League is like Best of the Super Juniors, but tag division. It's the same thing as World Tag League, but heavyweights.
Okay.
The problem is, I'm glad you didn't tune in because Gedo, the genuine mastermind he is, decided to give Doki and Sho, a perfect 7-0 to the final. Yes, they didn't lose a single match and they swept the entire board, and it was a waste of a tournament. There was
So
no
hold
point.
on. If I look up this tournament, because now I know who these niggas are. Now I know who some of these tag teams are. Okay, you said World Tag
Let me
League.
go ahead and pull up this on my laptop. I'm gonna go straight to SmackDown Hotel. I'm gonna show you this shit is bullshit. Mind you, now I'm gonna preface this. Gedo and Hiromu were in a tag team in this tournament.
Hiromu
Gedo,
Takahashi.
I'm gonna say this again. Gedo and Hiromu Takahashi were in a tag team for the World Tag League. Now, really genuinely think about that for a second.
Dave, do you remember when I first watched my very first New Japan show? My very first one, the one right after Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? What's the one right after Wrestle Kingdom called? New Sakura Genesis.
Mm.
The one, whatever this the right after, the day after. And I'm like, who the fuck are all these old niggas?
Yep, I remember
Who,
that.
why are these old niggas just running the ropes with all of these like wrestlers? Some of them were like, fine, because it was like Yoshihashi, because Yoshihashi be balling. Yoshihashi be balling. I saw Taichi. I think Taichi just looks old. And then
No,
I
he's
saw,
quite old. He's quite old.
oh, okay. And then I saw the two niggas that were like, nah, this shit is pissing me off. Tokyo Pimp. I don't remember his name exactly, but you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
And a nigga who came out with a fucking flat back cap and a white beater that said Unbound Co. I said, now who the fuck is this spindly legged little gremlin? Obviously, he's just the manager. He's not gonna go in and fight. I tag, tag, Gedo roll, 3 count. Fuck is a Gedo roll? And why did this little old nigga pin who I thought was a monster?
Keep in mind, he books the shows, so he booked himself. That's why Gedo is my booker. He's my booker of my company, the company that I have prefaced my page around and have made myself the New Japan guy. I'm suffering. I'm suffering every fucking show, every tour. G1 Climax is coming up. You think I have any faith? No. No. If Yuya doesn't win the G1, I swear I'm going to spaz. You're gonna see the most I hate Gedo. I'm gonna have to make a comp of all the videos where I've said I hate Gedo. it's oh my god. Oh my god, man.
Okay, I found it. I found it.
So you're looking at the no, I'm glad you pulled it up because I have it pulled up on my iPad as well. So let me tell you all the people who could have won, Dave. This is every team, mind you. Master Wado and Yo, Ryusuke Taguchi and Dragon Daya. Dragon Daya is a guy from DDT, I believe. I might be wrong. Templario and Jason Austin Young. Fucking Empire could have won it, but I digress. Hiromu Takahashi and Gedo. I'm going to say that again. Hiromu Takahashi and Gedo. They had 2 points. They won one match out of the entire block. Clark Connors and Daiki Nagai. Now, Daiki
Who the
Nagai is...
fuck is Clark Connors?
hey, respect my dog. Respect
It's
dog.
always funny doing the Chase Owens bit with Clark Connors.
Keep in mind, Clark Connors and Daiki Nagai got a donut the entire tournament. Daiki Nagai was a young lion at this time, so I'll give him that. He still hasn't won any points, and he didn't win a single point during the Super Junior Tag League either. He didn't win a single point during Super Junior, but I digress. That was A block. Now B block. All the people who could have won: Taiji Shimori and Robbie X, Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita, Kushida and Yuki Yoshihiko? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is. I don't keep up with the team. I don't. El Desperado and Kakai. Again, I don't know who that is. Dick Togo and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. They were in this tournament? Ew. Tiger
Why is
Mask
Dick Togo still wrestling? Ooh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Tiger Mask and Yamamoto. Now, out of all those names, I'm sure about 4 teams probably flagged your mind and you thought, oh, they should have won. There's at least like 5, maybe 4. But out of this entire tournament, Sho and Doki, 2 of the worst acts in New Japan, mind you, went to a perfect 7-0. And in the final, they faced Taiji Ishimori and Robbie X, a baller Robbie X, a guy who was again getting his flowers throughout the entire tournament because he is a highlight. And once again, Gedo books House of Torture to win.
Don't tell me this is the tournament that Robbie came in as a substitute.
I don't actually remember the follow to this because I was not giving a shit about this tournament. It might be.
Okay. Because I
This
remember that Robbie Eagles, like his whole shtick, like in this Best of Super Juniors, like Charleston and Walter were like, Robbie Eagles came in as a substitute, and now he's coming out on his own. And I was like, okay, Robbie X is that dude. Like he is. That's real cyborg shit. Like, but I mean, you told me they lost to Sho and Doki?
15 minutes. The match went 15 minutes and 16 seconds. Not even a kind fuck you. Not even a 20-minute. No. They were trying to get them out of Korakuen Hall by 8. When I tell you the Super Junior, I didn't watch a single fucking match during that tour, and I knew in my head, there's no point. Don't even watch it. Gato's gonna do some shit. I knew it. I called it. I literally waited until the final. I didn't care. And then I saw it, and I went, you niggas want New Japan to fail. You want Noah to win the war. It's not even a war no more. You niggas just giving it to him. Fuck it. We not top 3.
I will say there was some real fucking baller matches in the Best of Super Junior tournament this year. They like granted, say what you will about like the result, like the bullshittery, the Gatoisms. Kushida versus Robbie Eagles is one of my match of the year contenders. Point blank, period. That was true graps. And then any match Kosei Fujita was in, fucking Francesco Akira balled the fuck out in this tournament. For what reason? Who the fuck knows? But he sure did.
As someone who's so used to the graphs, I guess for me it's just like, damn, I don't know. Like I've been watching this shit for so long, and I love every time I watch these graphs because they always like it's always good, it's always great. I'm just always here like, damn, he balled out, damn, he for sure balled out. And then you go back on it and you're just like, damn, I gotta rewatch these fucking matches, man. Like,
Because what was the first match that Dave and I watched together? Like the first thing that really solidified me into like, oh shit, maybe there's other stuff around WWE. Dave had bought and streamed Forbidden Door, like the Osprey Swerve one.
oh,
Yes.
you saw Peak.
Yes. So I saw all of that card thanks to this man right here because he was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll see if we can stream this for good old Cass. And holy shit, that and I straight up told him because I was crying. I was crying in that goddamn stream just watching what would become my number 1 and number 2 favorite wrestlers of all time ball the fuck out. And I'm just like, oh shit. And I forgot what I don't even remember everything that happened on that card because that was my first AEW pay-per-view, my real like first like month of AEW. And I'm just like, holy shit. A black guy's the champion. This autistic British dude is their like secondary belt holder. And he's like a Power Ranger that came like off my screen. Like they got black women out here like resting their fucking asses off. They got these tall, statuesque Amazons. Yes, I'm talking about Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. Like it was like legitimately eye-opening to see like this amazing art form that I thought could only be done like literally one way. And that was my bridge to like, oh, who the fuck is Jay White? Who the fuck is Kota Ibushi? What's a Rainmaker? And it went from there. And then I freaking I got my friend's New Japan account and he canceled. He was like, oh, I'm not really watching that more. I bought my own. And now we have this podcast, and Dave learns about New Japan through me because of you. This is the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon right here.
Dave, as someone who is new to New Japan and is still, how do you feel about New Japan bringing some of these guys? How do you feel about like the AEW card itself? Do you feel like it's been we're properly representing ourselves on this card, or do you feel like we're kind of it's the push and pull?
I feel like it could be more. There could be a lot more New Japan in this, if that makes any sense. Like, just what I know of New Japan is one of the refs had red shoes, and I saw a Jericho and Kenny Omega match. That is like years ago, when before AEW even existed. When I actually started to watch New Japan, it was Jericho versus Omega, and I think JR was commentating. And they kept yelling at, like, when they started going, "Hey, red shoes, red shoes," who the fuck is that? And I was like, "Oh, it's the ref." That's my
Another,
direct exposure with it.
I will say the learning curve for New Japan, it took me a minute. They used to do informational videos before events. I don't know why they took away from it. They're like it's gatekeepy, but New Japan has like these weird rules I had to learn with like refs and like the 20 count threw me off the first time. And when I found out you title changes can change hands by countouts, that's some bullshit. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh,
No, no, I didn't.
there's a lot of dumb New Japan rules. For one, you can't punch with a closed fist. I know that's not very often talked, but you cannot punch with a closed fist. The ref will give you admonishment for that. Not in title matches because they don't give a fuck in title. You can damn near get away with anything in a title match
Well,
in New Japan.
Hey,
supposedly that's the same rule in WWE, but they never enforce it unless there's storyline.
They never enforce any kind of I've seen so many. I could go back and watch SmackDown from last week, and I bet you I can. If I took a shot every time somebody did a closed fist punch, I would have liver failure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But New Japan has these like small dumb rules. The referees are interesting. Their storyline built. Red Shoes himself has been the number one Japanese like referee. Tiger Hattori is probably number two. Probably. Tiger Hattori is like he retired quite some time ago. That was like right as New Japan was going into the COVID year. God damn, that was a hard time for New Japan fans. Clap, I was there. I was there for 2 years. Clap crowd wrestling is the worst form of wrestling I have ever seen. But you know what? They're so respectful. It's so great to watch a 45-minute epic and nobody's fucking screaming.
I want to see more Maki Ito.
She's rocking
I
in
thought she was coming to
the DDP.
AEW. I thought she was coming to AEW. I really did. I'm sad that she didn't. I still have hope that Saya Akatami is coming to AEW or at least in some form. You know, like maybe not as like a full time, but like a match with Mercedes, please. I'm begging
Oh
you.
man.
Those are two like the biggest boss bitches in all of professional wrestling, and I need to see them fight. Because I think Wrestle Kingdom, this past Wrestle Kingdom, that was my first time like seeing a match of her. I was like, oh, she got aura. And she can wrestle. Like you don't see those two like at the same time a lot. I mean, you don't. You don't. You just don't. That's why I'm glad that people like Ryohei Oyo exists.
Oh man, I feel so spoiled sometimes because I get all these like great wrestlers and I take it for granted. I'm like, oh, it's just Ryohei Oiwa. Oh, it's just Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, it's just Bolton Oleg. Oh, it's just because I've been here for so long, so I guess I'm so used to it. It was the same thing when I started watching AEW for the first time. I was like, as a WWE fan, I was like, what is AEW? What is a Kenny Omega? Who the fuck is Adam Cole? And then I start getting into it, and I was like, oh my god, Adam Cole is one of the best fucking aura farmers of all time. And
I
go ahead.
No. I don't. It's related, but I want you to finish your thought.
It's like getting into it. You start looking at all these, like, you get to a certain platform, you're just like, oh my god. I remember when I was like 17 years old. Mind you, I'm standing at a host stand in a movie theater, a job I fucking hate. And at the bar, they're playing Pac versus Kenny Omega. Free TV, 30-minute Iron Man match. I have never in my life thought I would see such peak on a fucking free TV. It's a bar. People are getting drunk. I'm watching it and not helping customers at all. I'm doing it. But you know what? Just for those 30 minutes, I'm standing there locked in. arms behind my back, watching Kenny Omega get sent through a table. And you know what? This shit is peak. At that point, the pipeline opened. I started getting into New Japan, and to this day, your boy is here making content for the world.
I had that aha moment because I grew up
Mhm.
watching WWE and I believe their propaganda of not liking WCW. So I never saw a single WCW show, match, whatever. And then around 2009 or 10, I start watching TNA and I discover people like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. And I went, oh, this, like, I've said this before, but seeing Samoa Joe do a tope, I was like, this big motherfucker can jump over the top rope.
I think that hit a nerve, man. Yeah, mine is sad because like mine is so recent because I got into wrestling and I know I've told this story like a million times before, but it's always funny to tell it to new people who is like so deep into wrestling that it's like this little nigga doesn't know anything, and then they find out I know a lot, and they're like, oh wow, what was your wrestling moment? Oh, it was WrestleMania 40. You know. I was
We
like,
all
oh
start
yeah,
somewhere. We all start
you
somewhere.
know.
We all start somewhere. I'll give you that.
I saw Cody Rhodes and I was like, I like this guy. I like the neck tattoo. I like that he's corny. I like he's a little emotional. I don't like this nigga with big teeth. I know that. I don't know who this Roman Reigns guy is, but I don't fuck with him. And he's with The Rock. He's The Rock's cousin, so nepotism. So I should be rooting for Cody Rhodes and this super sexy motherfucker who's dressed like David Bowie. Okay, I see. I see who I should root for. And yeah, I saw probably at that time, please don't fry me, the both of you. I'm so sorry when I say this. When I say this, at that time, I saw what I thought was one of the greatest tag team matches ever. When I saw Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, when I saw, when I heard at the press conference that flamboyant man walk up to Cody with that World Heavyweight Championship and say, I'll be your shield. I'll be your shield, Cody. I was like, oh man. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I like
So
this.
Cody Rhodes, are you feeling him, sir? Are you
How you
feeling
feel
him?
about Cody Rhodes now, my dog? How you feel about your goat now?
you know, you, you know it's bad when me, the resident, hey Gunther, I hope someone piles drives you for shoot. In kayfabe, completely. I think Gunther's one of the greatest wrestlers right now. One of the best pure wrestlers on the planet. But he hurt AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So I have to hate him. I have to hate him to the day until the day is long.
Gotta put that
So
old
you
man
know it
down.
has to be bad when I'm hoping, praying, begging for Cody to drop the fucking belt to Gunther. I thought he was gonna drop it at Clash. I thought he was gonna drop it at SmackDown. I still think he's gonna drop it because Sammy's gonna do what Sammy does and make everything about him. Hey, love you, Sammy. And what it should be, Sammy Gunther WWE Championship WrestleMania. Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. Who gives a shit where it's at? That should be the match. I'm getting real sick and tired of this Wonder Bread. I'm never gonna turn heel because the people don't want me to turn heel. Hey, hey, I already don't fuck with you because of that fucking. They don't call me Raheem for nothing. I was done. I was done. It was cool when you had black people outside of NXT being like, "You're invited to the cookout. We love you. We appreciate you." That was on the edge. I was like, I don't know. It was cool you talking to Trick. It was cool you going down to NXT and like talking to Trick. Don't know why you did so fucking much. I really don't. But I'm already. If Brandy don't like the joke, Cody, why do you keep perpetrating the joke?
Because I have a black wife and I can say it.
I had a mixed baby. I cured racism. Is kind of his.
I stopped every time people like some people still send me the Raheem Road jokes and I go ha ha ha. All right, nigga. Like that shit's not funny. Like I swear to God, if I hear one fucking hating energy, that's crazy. I'm sorry,
That's
but if I hear,
good.
I'm sorry, but if I hear one more Raheem Rose joke, that shit is not funny. It's not, specifically for tomorrow. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see no photos of Cody marching. If I see one photo of Martin Luther King next to Cody, I'ma spaz on niggas. I promise you, it's gonna be an issue. It shit, this
I'm
shit,
not gonna sit here and fake the funk. I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk. I did think it was funny for a little for
I
a while,
did.
for probably probably a little bit too long. But then I was just like, all right, then when he said it, it stopped being funny. I don't know what that magic was. I really don't.
We it's crazy. God damn. Not my goat Malcolm, bro. Not Malcolm. Not my nigga, bro. That shit hurt the most. When I saw that, I think that's when it clicked for me. When I started realizing the Raheem jokes, I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
The
They're
icon
laughing
bit.
at us. Like I'm
You
sure
gonna
from the
laugh at us
outside,
and not drop the belt to a nigga? Come on, Cody.
like I'm sure from the outside looking in, it's a little different. But like as a nigga who has lived in Texas for both his middle school and high school experience, and who also went to college in Texas, and who's also a nigga, you're just like, well, life is interesting. And then you get the jokes, and you're just like, it was funny at first. It's like when a corporation makes a meme about a meme that was popular, and then you just like, you ruined it, ruined it. Black icon Cody Rhodes.
You've heard the song, right? The
What
remix of the theme
song?
song.
Oh, you haven't heard
Cody
the
Rhodes. Oh no, that's what they're referencing.
What are we talking about?
There's
Somebody
a
remixed
song.
Cody Rhodes' theme song. Cass, you better say it because I can't say some of it.
No, I'm trying to remember the words. Adrenaline in my soul, Negro icon Cody Rhodes, doing it for the culture, my G. There's more that I don't remember. But yeah, no, that's a real thing. That nigga sat down, had the time to fucking plot out and say, hold on, I gotta find the beats per minute. I gotta make sure this is in the right key, right tempo. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Someone got the Spider-Man picture of where he's getting his hair braided in Wakanda and put Cody there. They yeah, bro. Niggas were eating this shit up expeditiously in ways you didn't know.
It's so fun. The joke was funny at first. I really did laugh. I'm not gonna
Oh,
deny.
my
I thought
bad.
it was
It's
funny.
melanin
Melanin.
in his soul. That's the first lyric. My apologies.
Wow,
Yeah, man.
Cody.
Yeah, man. WWE fans.
God
At this
damn.
point, I don't know what's worse, WWE fans or lobotomy Kaizen. At this point, I can't tell. The Venn diagram is a circle.
And you know what's crazy? I was at because in November of last year when WWE was gonna pull up to San Diego, that's my shit. I'm in the West Coast. That's my city. That's where I be at. And guess what? I pull up. I was thinking about pulling up, and then I was like, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save my money. It's a lot of bread, because nigga, they was doing price gouging like a motherfucker for a Big Four pay per view. So I said, I'll keep my bread. I'm cool. And then I found out Brock came back, so I was just like, Brock was there. So I was like, especially the Brock versus what was it? Brock versus no, was it Brock came back or was it Brock? Damn, I don't remember. That shit was so long ago. I think it was
What
Brock
year
versus
was
John
this?
Cena. This was last year.
Yeah.
Was it Brock
Yeah,
versus
it was
John Cena or something?
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
some fucking awful match that happened, and I remember I just went, you know what? I'm really glad I didn't go. I would have just been mad. I'd have just been pissed off.
I had the opposite effect, like the legitimate exact opposite effect. AEW was in Austin, Texas, which is literally an hour away from me. I live in San Antonio. I was like, Austin? Oh boy. I'll just, have me and my mom will take that little hour and a half drive, see some cool shit. It's fine. And it's the episode that's sponsored by DC Comics. I'm a dork. I love DC Comics. Then my mom said, "Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry, I have to work late. We won't be able to make it." I'm like, you know what, mom? It's cool. I literally got to see Javon Evans in San Antonio win the fucking what is it called? Iron Survivor Challenge.
Iron
I was like, yeah,
Survivor.
I got to see that. I got to see Obafemi fucking fall from grace, Ricky Saints. I was like, oh, cool. It's fine. We ain't gotta go to Austin to see AEW. When I tell you that was one of the greatest dynamites that I had seen, I was fucking pissed. And it happened again yesterday. Because yesterday, as we all know, Houston, Texas, big fucking wrestling city. Huge.
Oh,
Especially
was it
compared to
Houston?
like, it was in Houston. They
Oh
did a double
shit!
taping. They did a double taping. And so I'm like, okay, it can't possibly be as bad as Austin because Austin and Corpus, when it comes to wrestling, really bad taste in my mouth because I missed both Raws, respectively, in Austin and Texas. I mean, Austin and Corpus. Those are the two that the Wyatt Six debuted and Seth Rollins returned. So I was hot. I was real hot. So I'm like, guys, don't do this to me. I see this, Dynamite starts as it normally does. Who the fuck do I see in the middle of the ring? Tony Nese. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not missing shit. It's premier athletes. Fuck. They go to best bout machine.
An unannounced Kenny Omega match to open Dynamite. Oh, this nigga Tony Khan cooking. Can I have your booker, Dave? Can I have your booker, please? Can I take Tony Khan for like a couple weeks, bro? I'm sick of this nigga Gedo, please.
No, because Suji's losing that belt tomorrow. And you know who is going on? Will Ospreay. That nigga's gonna walk out of Wembley with 2 belts.
You know the best outcome that Wembley can have, and the only outcome I think Wembley can have is Will taking the title off of Kenny. That's the only way we can do this shit. Because Redemption's coming up after Forbidden Door, and I know Kenny's gonna beat MJF. There's gonna be a whole thing. I know that's gonna happen. And then we're gonna have to pull it to Wembley. And we already know Will Ospreay is winning against fucking Swerve tomorrow. There's no possibility Swerve's win that match. There's not a single possibility Swerve wins that match. If Tony Khan booked Swerve to win that match, I think everybody in that arena will riot. I think every single person will jump the barricades and throw the cans.
Because England already has to settle with the fact that they're not winning the World Cup, so Oz has to win this fucking.
Who do y'all have it winning the World Cup?
He did say it's
not England. That's what it's been for every year I've been alive.
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow it closely. I kind of wish Greece had a team because I'm half Greek, so I'm like that's where I'd have a stake in this. So I think I just randomly picked Brazil. So I'll just go with that.
As a black man in America, I am never going to choose USA. Puerto Rico
No.
will not be represented in this. We will never be represented because we are part of USA, so that sucks. So I'm always going to pick Brazil, Mexico, anybody but the US.
Hey man, Mexico versus Korea is this week, so I'm excited for that match.
That match is.
I don't even watch the World Cup.
Mexico, I'm pretty sure it qualifies if Czechia draws. I like sports.
Hey man, I just got into basketball during these playoffs, so I understand. I'm starting to understand. I'm like, oh, I have a good team. Spurs are good again. Ah, shit, yeah, we're back. We're back.
I find out a lot of this because I used to watch sports, but I'm a New York Giants fan, and I got really tired of seeing them lose.
I'm so sorry.
Stop watching.
I'm so sorry.
But I was happy for the Knicks. And I was following along, kinda. I did just see that the Knicks owner accepted a invite to the White House, and I was like, oh, there it is.
And the fun's over. And the fun's over, just like that.
Damn, I was really enjoying the parade. I was really enjoying New York exploding. I guess not. Well.
You know. Speaking
on
of
the
things
bright side,
exploding,
it was just the owner. Go ahead.
It's one of the.
I love it, man. Everybody's got to have a catchphrase. It's great.
I that is exactly my reaction when Houston, Texas erupted because Brodito came back, and I miss that. I miss being in that. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck for me? My favorite luchador probably of all time. teaming with the fuck ice nigga. That's what I call Brody King now. He's the fuck ice nigga.
It's great, man.
It's just not fair. It's not fair that like because after Houston, you know where they're going? Not Austin, not Dallas, not even the greatest wrestling city of all of time, San Antonio. Motherfuckers are going to Sugarland.
They're going to Sugarland, Texas.
Sugarland, Texas. Yes, sir.
What the fuck? I'm okay. So context: I lived in Texas for about like 13 years. What the fuck are they going to Sugarland for? There is nothing there. It's for what?
Mhm.
It's just highway. It's just highway and trees. That's like the
Yeah.
There's all
So-
the cities.
In a shitty town's defense, I live in a small, practically retirement community of a fucking town. It sucks. It's boring. And Dynamite came to a local arena one time. And I feel like they came to that arena and said, why the fuck are we here? And then never came back.
They gonna do that to Sugarland, especially when they see my cousin Keith there. Because like that's the only reason that I've ever been to Sugarland because I have family who live there.
Only reason I ever went to Sugarland because they got a great food spot called God damn it. What is the goddamn food spot called? It was a seafood spot. Fuck, what is it? Oh my god, that's gonna bother me. It's a
I'm gonna
seafood
say,
spot, man. Fuck. There's like a million of them though. That's not helping.
Bases? I was gonna say that's the only one.
No, fuck. Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember this. It's gonna hit me later and I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Man, I just need them to come to San Antonio. There's no reason for them not to.
They don't really come
Because,
out
like-
Cali way either though. They do these weird like stints in the Midwest and then they'll do like Texas, New York for a while. Then they'll go overseas for like months. And then they'll come back and they'll do like, oh, we got like one major show in Los Angeles. You can pull up if you want. Like that's it?
If you want.
If you want. We got the same thing that happened to you when you said, "Oh, I'm not going to go to this Dynamite." Is the same thing that happened to me. I was off and I was chilling and I had the money for it. I looked at a Dynamite taping in Ontario and I was like, "That's only 45-minute drive from where I live at. I can make it, park, go by myself. I don't even got to bring nobody." And I was like, "Nah, I'll save it." It was Dynamite. It was Dynamite 300 or 200, whichever one it was, and I missed. Your face is literally how mad I was because I watched it and I was just sitting there hate watching. I was just, I didn't even go anyway. It was probably hot. AC probably wasn't even blowing for real. Matches wasn't even that good. I was sitting there so mad. I was damn near on a verge of tears because I was like, I could, bro, it's right there. I could win. It was on, bro, and it was doing the double taping with Collision. I was so fucking hot, bro.
Hey, I don't know if this is gonna make what you felt worse or better because hey man, like I said, they're doing a double taping in Houston this week. Guess what's happening this Saturday? Just a fun little technical, foyer into, European wrestling. Just some no-name indie nigga, Adam Priest versus some Japanese guy named Zack Sabre Jr.
If I still lived in Texas, I would be there. I would already have the hotel room. I would already be in that bitch celebrating. I'm mad. I'm angry. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because I went to Revolution. I got to see a Texas death match in real time. And I was okay with that. I got to see a needle go through a man's mouth. That's the sickest shit I've ever seen in person.
I don't know, man. I don't think I could be friends with you no more. I don't know. I'll be saying the same shit. Dave was like, "Yeah, I was there for that." What do you mean you were there for Swerve's debut in AEW? I beg your absolute pardon. You're not even black. You can't even appreciate that fully.
No, like I told him at the time, I only knew Swerve from Hit Row and WWE, and then he comes into AEW, and I'm like, oh, this guy's got aura. Never mind.
You only knew him from Hit Row?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I knew him. Damn, that's crazy. I knew him as Killshot. I knew him
Kill
as the nigga
shots.
who danced with Will Ospreay. That's wild. Hit
Ain't
Row, fuck.
nobody
What is Hit Row doing nowadays?
better. Not
Dude,
hey, bro.
AJ
Ashanti
Francis is the
got
only one
fucking
left.
released.
Oh
What
yes,
happened to
yes.
what happened to BFAT? Oh, I forgot. She an underling now. She an underling now.
BFAB, yeah, she's just there.
Speaking of
My
speaking of Swerve, hottest fucking take of all time. I think his heel theme is better than his face theme. I will die on that hill. That shit is fire. I play
It
that
grew
when
on
I
me.
work out. I play it when I at first I thought it was useless, but after I played it, when I hear most dangerous, I'm like, oh shit. All right, nigga, yeah. Like I'm not
So
trying to hear like whose house is this nigga? Okay, shit. Like if we go back to the face theme, I'm gonna be like, I mean, all right, it's cool. I gotta hear it again to be like, I don't think I like the
garments.
as much.
that
It's
that that song is on my playlist, and I don't post consistently on TikTok anymore. I used to do a lot more lore videos, nerdy shit, but like life and all this stuff. But I will randomly think I need to post this on TikTok for whatever reason. I just the theme came on my playlist while I was at work, and I put my phone up and let the song play, and I just started doing like this. I just started dancing around. I was like, "Excuse the white boy jig. I just really like this song." And then
Oh man. Oh my god. Speaking of, I, fuck. But hey, man, the first half it already came out. But speaking of old white men, how do you feel about Case and Cope against the Dogs of Forbidden Door?
let them niggas win them belts. I'm tired of seeing 50-plus-year-old niggas on my screen. I'm tired of the retirement act. I get it. I was cool when y'all won the belts. It was cool when y'all niggas was like 10 years younger. It was cool in the Royal Rumble like 6 years ago, my nigga. It was cool. But now I'm sick and tired of old bro. I get it. I get it. If you in nostalgia, Dave. I don't know how old you are. I'm 23. I never grew up with the 90s. I was born in 2002. I like Edge. I get it. But I grew up with asshole Edge. Edge, who I knew was a fucking bastard for all the shit about goat Jeff Hardy. So for what it's worth, it's cool. I liked it when Edge came back from the injury. I was shocked because I was watching it as a kid, but now as a grown man, get these niggas to the retirement home. I'm done with it. I want to see the dogs hold those titles.
I want to see David Finley and Clark Connors.
I want to see
yeah,
the dogs.
Cope and Christian side hustle is some like planking workout thing that I keep seeing ads for. Oh,
Yeah. Adam Copeland's been doing that shit for a while.
For Graps, from a Graps standpoint, I think it's gonna be an okay match. Okay is the nicest way I can say it. And I know that David Finley, you have all the skills in the world to win the AEW title. These niggas don't know about you. These niggas don't know who you are. I know who you are. I've been watching New Japan. These niggas don't know. Pull out the shillelagh, talk your shit. Him for a reason. You're running the shit for a reason. And there
I
should be
will
no.
say, I will say, when we first started doing this shit, when it got announced, that Finley could be coming to AEW, I did my research. I talked my shit. I talked my shit expeditiously. I said, y'all aren't ready. I've just watched one of the funnest matches I've ever seen because I watched Osprey, Mox, and Finley for the global title. I said, huh? Then I watched the dog pound match with fucking UE versus Bullet Club. And they handcuffed that nigga Francesco Akira to the cage and stabbed him with a fork. I said, okay, this Finley boy, way better than Uriah Connors, way better than that loser.
Okay. Whoa. You don't
No,
like.
okay, this is before Birthright. This is when they were still like not wrestling and just doing them stupid ass chase you backstage segments.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
All
it.
right.
He had never stepped in a ring yet to my eyes. I was
From
like, man, what the
I will say I don't keep up with NXT to the most degree, but I give NXT grace because a lot of the actual good wrestlers get undershadowed by these fucking gymnasts who pull up and say, "Yeah, they're offering me an NIL deal, and I guess I can wrestle." Like, you don't got the heart for it. I get it.
Want to
If
see me do a kip up?
you want to see me hit the wall, you want to see me, like. I love. Like, I will give NXT this. Yes, it is a developmental brand. It does take these young superstars and put them on TV and let them develop, and I think that's great. But you got guys like Uriah Connors who are like third generation superstars. You have guys like You have guys like William Regal's son. I forget his goddamn name in WWE.
Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey. He went to All Japan. He went to all. There's a video that's like months bound that I posted of him and his clips video. My God, what are we doing? Why is he not holding every? Why is he not holding every belt? But again, we have these guys who are getting undershadowed because we're pushing. We're pushing. Like I don't get it, and I don't even watch NXT.
Was that a Super Sean legacy stray?
Like I don't hate it. It's just like I don't get it again.
Super Sean Legacy's a One Piece guy. That's his whole gimmick. That should be your guy.
I love One Piece. I just don't. It's kind of corny. I don't like corny gimmicks. I don't like dancing gimmicks. It's the same thing with Jey Uso. You got like it all comes down to the ring work. And from what I've seen, again, I am not in the ring, but I have seen better shit. And like I said, I give it grace. It's a developmental brand. I have to give it that. But sometimes I go in there, I'm like, this nigga did a finisher that has never been done before. I saw one dude. I saw somebody in Evolve do a finisher. I was like, oh my God, what are they teaching you guys down there? Please, please, please. I still love WWE to a degree. I still love the fact that we have certain wrestlers in there that are always gonna push Chad Gable. Give him the world. Give him the world. Give him everything. Give him all the belts. Give him the tag belts. Make a belt for him to win. Don't give a fuck. Do it.
You know what, WWE? Maybe it's about time you guys had your own pure wrestling championship. Who do you know? I would love to see a fucking 60-minute Iron Man match between Ilya Dragunov and fucking Chad Gable.
But you know what the problem is? We can't have that because we're gonna get boring. 10, 9, 8, 7. They're just gonna count the fucking time. You can't. It's not. They've cultivated an audience of 10-minute matches, DQ finishes, and that's why I had to stop watching. I was just like, I can't.
The absolute peak of WWE, in my opinion, is Black and Gold NXT and 205 Live. Both are fucking incredible. I don't think we'll ever get that again.
I could go on Peacock. I could go on Peacock right now, put on a random NXT Black and Gold match, and it'll shit on your casual WWE main event. I could put on a random match. It could be any Black and Gold era TV taping. Any. Oh my God.
Hey man, I'll take it a step further. I could put on any Prince Devitt / fucking Finn any Black and Gold Finn Balor match right now. It'll shit on any Inter-X wrestler here because legitimately, what was I doing one day? Because it was a day that I had to watch both AEW, New Japan, and WWE all in once. It was like a one-day thing where it was all three big fucking shows all happening at the same time. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching, mind you, this is free TV bullshit, which is fine. I'm watching arguably one of the greatest wrestlers to ever grace a WWE fucking ring, Seth Rollins. I'm watching him do fucking bullshit, like actual factual bullshit with LA Knight. And then before that, I'm watching Kyle Fletcher do literal God's work in the squared circle. And then in New Japan, I'm watching a literal, he's not a person. Kosei Fujita is not a person. He's a literal, demon of wrestling. it just shows you like some motherfuckers care. Some motherfuckers are trying to just get through the day, and some motherfuckers care about what they're doing. And I'll let you be the guess of who is who.
That's what I say when I say there's levels to this. Like there's levels to the like wrestling shit. There's like when every time I watch like sometimes I watch the American wrestling, I'm like, okay, I like it. Like when I watch AEW, I go, oh, these niggas wrestling they hard out. They out there hungry, wanting to get the dub. And then I go watch WWE, and I'm like, man, it just feels like these niggas out there for a check. Like it feels, I don't want to say soulless because I get it, they still want to fight out there, but like when imagine getting micromanaged 24/7, being told, hey, you know that like strike you pulled, it looked a little too good, so you're gonna have to like back a little bit, make your opponent look better. Also, we got to give 20 more minutes to Jey Uso, so your match get cut to 5 minutes. You get a 1 minute match. Like,
I just imagine like LA Knights like in the like in Gorillas like okay. So I was thinking, like I shoot him off the rope and then like drop down, a little international spot. I get him with a rolling forearm. Oh no, that's too much shit. He has to do his entrance again. So like all of like that extra shit, cut it out. Big moves. Make sure there's a moment, and get out of there clean. Get out of there quick. We don't want you guys hurt. You must not want them to fucking wrestle either. And I'm already getting pissed because they would tell me all these like horror stories of like, yeah, man, I remember back in Black and Gold when like Sami Zayn was putting belt to ass with Cesaro. Like, you can match any of those matches, watch between the two, and you'll see like the heart, the passion, the soul, and like I don't want to take make Dave say words that he didn't say, but he could sing the praise of Cesaro and Sami Zayn like back when they were in their primes. So it's like I genuinely don't understand why I'm watching this billion-dollar company who's backed by fucking TKO, Netflix, the fucking White House, the actual factual White House, and I'm watching Logan Paul. I'm watching Austin Theory. Granted, I don't think Austin Theory's a bad wrestler. I don't think he's but he has a shit gimmick. I'm watching them not do anything with fucking Javon, Trick, Mello. Uh, y'all still have Shinsuke Nakamura on your roster.
You
Y'all
you
know
were
that,
you
right?
were you were talking before about shoot pile driving Gunther, double it, give it to Logan Paul.
Nah, for real. I
Just
don't when he fucked up his arm, I was like, wrestling sage, he's gonna be gone. Why did that nigga pull up on Monday? Why the fuck did that nigga pull up on Monday? We don't fuck with you here, dog. It's so sad. Because at least in like the other companies, when like a shit result happens, like um, think back. What was that match? It was Swerve versus somebody, and the
Swerve
fucking Bucks
versus
showed up.
what? No, it was Swerve versus. I know which match you're talking about. It was Swerve versus Mox versus when it was his fucking nightmare heel run, his fucking run of death, and everybody wanted that shit to end. And Swerve was like, he was about to win. And the lights went out, and then the fucking Bucks came out, and they meet him. And he's like, oh yeah, we're here.
Yeah, but like the level of like that bullfuckery, like the elitisms in AEW, hell in comparison. Because at least the grabs are solid. 9 times out of 10, like you'll have a fucking stupid fucking like very storyline driven match. Like for instance, like Brian versus Nigel. Like belt not on the title. It was literally just so Nigel would get it out of his fucking system. But the graps were solid. There was a story being told outside the ring on commentary, and then when them motherfuckers got in the ring, and Brian said, "Oh, you're not playing. I won't play either," and hit them with that fucking European uppercut, and then knocked Nigel on his ass. That's art. That's art. That's like little decades of storytelling, wrestling, counters, reversals. A man literally had a mental breakdown over this fucking feud, cried about it, contracted an irreversible disease for it, blew out both of his fucking biceps. Like that story is it's there in that ring. Every fucking tear that Nigel shed, every arrogant smirk that Brian has ever shot at Nigel, It's in there. It's in that ring, and it's beautiful. And you'll never see anything on that level in the fucking Fed. I literally got to see Montez Ford and Seth Rollins have a singles match. And what are they going to do with Montez Ford?
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
And we've been talking about Montez Ford's. We've been talking about him for years about how he's going to get a push. Everybody's been saying, "Oh, Montez Ford this, Montez Ford that." Everybody thought they were going to break up, and even Angelo Dawkins had to show up and be like, "Yeah, I'm still him. I'm still a good wrestler." And guess what? We were both excited for them to go off. But guess what? They're back. Okay, cool. What are you going to do with them? Crickets. What is the tag?
We'll put them against the Vision.
Can I ask you, as a WWE fan, because I could not tell you what the fuck's going on. What is the tag division? What's going on in the tag division? What, are you looking for him too? Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, okay.
Hey, that's been a thing that me and Dave talk about as often as we can. What the fuck is the tag division at? You had arguably one of the most stacked tag divisions, like for WWE. Because I'm not going to sit here and be like Ichiban Sweet Boys, Unbound Express, KOB, UE, junior and heavyweight versions, like that they don't exist. Like in AEW, Proto Kata, Proto Shida, fucking Roppongi Vice. Like you have all these, like the Bucks, the FTR. Cope and Cage, even though they're like 56 and like, 79 or whatever. Like you have all these elite tag teams all over the world. And I'm like, oh, okay, young motherfuckers got DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Raxium, Los Garzas, and I was really thinking, I was like, okay, Hank and Tank dropped the belts. They're gonna move up Hank and Tank to the main roster. Solid. You got all these phenomenal tag teams. So why are we focusing on these thrown together fuck niggas? Especially in a women's division.
Free Johnny Gargano. Please free Johnny Gargano.
Why are we
Holy
focusing
shit.
on celebrities? Why is Eric Andre on my screen? Why is Eric Andre a part of a storyline that should have already been fucking ended? But we're not going to talk about that because Bloodline lore, the ones, because we got to have this veneer ass nigga who just shows up to the White House because, oh, I'm not a Republican. I'm just a WWE wrestler. Whatever. Who? Big tooth ass bastard.
When they gave Trump an Ula Fala, I was like, it's over for you guys.
They did what?
This was a while ago. They gave him an Ula Fala.
I'm sorry you had to find out from us.
You know what? It was going to happen from somewhere, and I'm just glad. Holy fuck, bro. I got to take a rip for that.
It wasn't even. It was like who was it? It was actual elders, like actual elders of the Samoan family gave
like
it to
legit
Trump.
Samoan niggas were there, like in their like
We gotta do something about them saying the N word, bro. I'm getting sick of them just casually being okay with it. It's nothing we can do, unfortunately.
It's gotta be. It can't be me. Look at these arms. It's not gonna be. Hey, you can't say that. They will beat my ass for it. But y'all gotta help me.
I don't lift as much because I stopped lifting after a while. So I will say, going to the actual fucking going back to the actual pay-per-view at hand, we need more New Japan representation for sure. I want to see Tsuji. If we're getting more card, which can I see the actual card back on the screen? Because I'm curious how much. Because I know we're still missing Starlight Kid and we're missing Pac versus Shooter.
Nope, that's not gonna work. There.
It's all good if it covers my face. Because it's Zach Kenny, and in my opinion, I can't pick a winner for this match. It's one of the most like. I don't know how you pick a winner for Kenny Omega.
Hey man, I can do this super easily. Go ahead, ask me who I think's gonna win this match.
Who do you think's gonna win this match?
Zack Sabre Jr.
Now, as a New Japan guy, I'm thinking, go Zach, represent, ball on these niggas. But truthfully, this is an AEW show, and they're going to book it how it is. Kenny Omega's winning here, and he's for sure taking the dub. I
I
already
mean,
know Will. We already know Will's winning. Tekla's not losing the belt. I don't know about the steel cage match because I can't call that. But the
so
fact,
do you know who's in it though?
have they announced any of the participants in the steel cage
They
match?
announced all of them last night, and they had a 12-man tag match. So
Wait, that was who was
as
going to be in the.
follows. Hmm?
That was going to be in. That was who was going to be in the actual match. Oh, I didn't know
Ye-
that.
Yeah. So on Max's team, it's him, Kevin, Kyle, Okada, Jake Doyle, and Andrade. And then on why am I forgetting that redneck's name? Mark Briscoe. It's Briscoe, Fletcher, Orange, Roddy, Darby, and Takeshita. Which I'm mad, but like not really, because I was like, ah, damn. I thought like Takeshita was gonna like call in like Shooter. I don't know, like or so, like another New Japan, like another Hontai guy. Like I thought that'd
Yeah,
been sick. But I mean, I guess. Like, you know how cool it would have been if Mark Briscoe would have been like, yeah, and I got the craziest man that I've ever seen in my life,
Shun
Shin
Kasai.
Kasai. Yeah.
Now, mm, first of all, they gonna have Okada run a steel cage match?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I'm, I'm kind of excited. Because I was
Really?
like, oh shit. They got, because I didn't think Andrade, because the whole thing with that was like, Trent Beretta was like, oh, it's going to be me. First of all, shut the fuck up, Trent Beretta. Second of all, why the fuck are you putting the prettiest man in all of professional wrestling inside of a steel cage? Why are we doing that? Do I want to see Andrade kill somebody in that hole? Yeah. But do I want to see him get hurt? No. Not at all.
I get very nervous for these matches because these steel cage matches are very like they're very off and on because it can either be the safest match to save for redemption because you need your world champion to not take super big damage for a match that's coming up in about a month, or it's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna give it a little bit of graps, little bit of violence, but we're gonna keep it tame. Might be one person bleeding. Because remember last year when they put Tanahashi in that hoe, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, why are you putting that old man in that match? He's going to fucking die." And when he did
Yeah.
that bump from the top of the ladder, everybody was like, "Is his knees okay? Is he okay?"
Yeah. When I was watching that match, I said, Tony, I I normally don't like hate on you like, like other niggas do, because I wasn't there for the bad times. Every nigga in this match is hurt or coming back from being hurt.
Osprey, Tanahashi, fucking who else was in this goddamn match? I gotta look
Oh,
at the
oh, I
actual.
remember because it was Osprey, Tanahashi, Darby, who fucking just got back from climbing Mount Everest,
Oh my God, he did
Kenny,
just get back.
who just got done with that fucking hell of a match with Gabe Kidd. And then on the other side, you had Gabe Kidd, who just got back from tearing his pec. The Bucks, which who was hurt? I don't know if it was Matt or Nick, but Matt or Nick had fucked up one of their knees. I was like, Jesus, what the fuck are y'all doing? Everybody in this match is fucking hurt or coming back from being hurt or is about to leave because they're so hurt they can't have another match or they'll die. I'm looking at you, Will.
And
When
they
I tell you I
still
was crying.
and they still kept it going. They still kept put. And I like watching that match. It's one of the most like uncomfortable fucking matches you're ever sitting through because you're just sitting there like, bro, Osprey, stop doing bumps. Sit in the corner. Stop. The whole time, I remember sitting through the match. Even while I was sitting there, I was like, "Why is Osprey doing bumps? Why is he doing dives? Why is he, bro? Sit your ass down. You haven't
The
even gotten
the
surgery."
the literal match after he said, "Yeah, bruv, I'm going to change my move set and be safer." He got dropped on his neck like 3 times. I'm like, brother, you did not fucking change shit.
Oh, you talk about his match with Mox?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that when that match started, he hit the hidden blade. I said, "Oh, he's winning. You guys don't get it. When he hits that hidden blade, it's done. He's playing with his food now." And then the paradigm shift on the steps happened, and then the pile driver on the steps happened. And then the 7 Death Riders happened. I said, oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Maybe next
Osprey's
time.
Osprey's first time coming back from injury at Revolution, the first fucking thing he does is say, "Hey, bro, my neck feel good. All right, let's do a 90-60 off this hoe." And I sat there and went, "Oh shit, he's healed." I got scared. I thought it was just an appearance. Because I was there and I said, "Oh shit, Rep Will." I thought he fucking died. I thought we was about to see the wrestler Ramy the Ram shit. I thought this nigga just went out there and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die for this shit." I was scared. Because he did some bullshit and almost hit the fucking apron. Like, bro, heal don't mean okay. You still gotta, like, slightly recover. Will's great. I hope he wins.
Bro, I've been calling this shit the Will Ospreay Ascension Tour, and I don't mean that in any disrespectful way to Owen Hart at all. That's one of the guys. Owen Hart is was my introduction to wrestling because my shit tier friend, ex friend, the motherfucker's a goddamn troglodyte fuck. Decided, oh, you want to get into wrestling? Let me show you Dark Side of the Ring, the New Jack episode. I said, oh, so you're telling me this man's stabbed and gutted a 16-year-old child? Huh.
I am old enough to have seen Owen Hart's death on live television.
That's crazy. That's insane. I know what the thing that I said was insane, but that's like a legitimate like moment in time.
I couldn't imagine seeing that live.
I was in tears when I saw Okada work hurt Swerve. So I can only imagine what it was like seeing that on live television. Holy shit.
That shit happened. The only time I've ever been like truly uncomfortable in wrestling, and this shit happened in New Japan twice. Once the G1 final when Kota Ibushi decides, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hit a move I haven't hit in like 5 years, and go for a Phoenix Splash," and decides, "Yeah, let me just let me just separate my shoulder, and I just can't finish the match." And then the match just ends, and I'm just sitting there like, "Wow, this is dark." New Japan. I didn't sign up, and then Kazuchika Okada's gotta go out there to the final and be like, "Well, sucks we couldn't fight. I would have won anyway though." G1 Climax. Yeah, like it's so awkward. And then Wrestle Kingdom, Doki. Oh yeah, let me do this fuck ass dive. Immediately fucks up his elbow. Match is over. Desperado wins the title. And first I'm like, hold on. The match ended in DQ. You can't just get the belt. No, he's holding the belt up. Like, oh, okay, cool. Gedo, fuck it. I guess.
Fuck it, we ball. Whew. I think that we did a lot of great journalism right now, but now let's get into the whole reason that you're here, NJ. Let's get into New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion. Now, Dave, I don't know if you remember this, but New Japan shows, them hosts don't start until 2 o'clock in the morning. At least for me. I don't know what time it is in the West Coast for you when you started watching that shit.
12 if you're lucky. G1 Climax episodes will start at 2 a.m. for my time, 4 for you. You might as well just get coffee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till the next day. I don't know what you thought this was. I don't know what you thought this was. I'm not insane. I have work at 7 o'clock in the morning most days. So I just watch it the next day, and I'm like at work. I'm like, oh, look at, I'm having fun. I'm getting geeked in the not high, but I'm just getting that bump of energy watching wrestling in the hour where I have to like count the money. So I'm just like, oh man, look at these cool shit. But fuck no, I'm not staying. I did that for Wrestle Kingdom. Immediate regret, not because it was bad. I had so much fun with Wrestle Kingdom. I cried versus when Tanahashi and Okada fought. It was beautiful. But I had work at 12 that day, the next day. That day, actually, because it was tomorrow already. I was pissed. I was very pissed because no one at my job watches New Japan, and they were like, oh, so what did you do last night? Oh, I just watched, arguably one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. Oh, did John Cena wrestle? And then I put a gun on the table. Because because the way that I explain Tanahashi to people, I say he's Japanese John Cena.
That's the best
That's
way I
the
can describe. That's the only way I've ever described Tanahashi. My best friend who has no knowledge of wrestling, and the man I forced to watch CZW highlights. I'm a bad friend. I had to explain Tanahashi to him. Your face, it's funny. Yes, I did do that. I'm a bad friend. I know. Um, uh, I had to tell him like, yeah, no, Tanahashi is basically like John Cena but Japanese. He's like the and Okada is like the CM Punk to his John Cena. And then he went, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, kind of, yeah.
and I think that's the greatest segue that we could ever get to this TNA level pay per view, as MJ calls it. And I'm not talking about good TNA. I'm talking about like Bound for Glory, and we all know what I'm talking about. Or is it Road to Victory? I don't know. Whichever one that Jeff Hardy fucking
Victory
was drunk as
Road.
shit.
Oh my
Victory
god.
Road,
Oh,
My
yeah.
god. Why would you fail me? I loved you. I still love
You trying
you.
to take food off my family, Jeff?
Jeff, I still love
Trying to take
you.
food off my family?
I'll never hate you, Jeff. I don't care. In 1,000 lifetimes, Jeff Hardy is my world champion. But this TNA level pay per view is technically Jeff Hardy Victory Road. Somewhat level. I'll give Gedo, but yeah.
Woo, because what did we start off with? We started off with, honestly, one of the better entrances I've seen in a very long time. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what Sonata's entrances are usually like, but that was gas. That was really fucking cool.
So, as the probably only Sonata Glazer, if you go on my Twitter, Sonata in the pink boots is my photo. Um, I love Sonata because this is basically on par for him. He loves to do flashy entrances. He's always had the flashy take the mask off, show the hair. Oh, they gonna love this. He's always had that entrance. That's his entrance. But to see him, because this is his first match back after the hiatus after Wrestle Kingdom, because he was away for a while, and him coming back and doing the entrances of all his former styles, all his drip, and then seeing the pink gear. I'm always gonna glaze. I'm always gonna glaze my goat. It was a good match, solid 10 minutes of. It was. I'm gonna say it was fine. It was fine. That was the nicest way I can say it. It was a 10-minute match. It went how it went.
Hey, I'll be more realistic. I love Takeshita because he's always going to make his opponents look great, no matter how old they are, no matter what is ailing them, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual. For Takeshita to be so good to make this. I'm sorry, I'm saying this in your presence. This unk, because he is getting up there. Sonata is getting up there. You could tell when he was walking down the ramp, he had a little limp to him. This is not bad. It's not bad.
He's
It's
he's
not bad.
he's getting to golden gal status, and it's starting to hurt my soul because yes, he's been at this shit for quite some time, and I just want to see one more title reign because in like if there's levels to this. Tetsuya Naito knees is like up here, and Sonata is still like halfway. He's still there. He's still got it. Unk still got it. He's just not.
But for how much longer?
I give it a smooth 3 years, and he goes to Noah.
Is Noah Japanese TNA or what?
Right now, they have all the older Japanese wrestlers. So
I've
yeah.
noticed. Hey man, it is what it is. But at least immediately after that, we got some tough shit. We legitimately got tough shit. Oh wait, no. I looked up the card. That match is not on the card. That match is legitimately not on the card that I have pulled up right now. I'm not even shitting you. I wish I was funny enough to come up with jokes like this, but the match is not even on the card. You got all of them except for that bullshit that was
I
Jake
know what you're
Lee
talking
versus
about.
El
Yep.
Phantasmo.
Mm-hmm.
How
Gedo.
can I explain Jake Lee to you, Dave? Jake
It's like
Lee is if like
I'm gonna let you find it.
Jake Lee is if like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker became a professional wrestler.
Oh, yikes.
No changes, just specifically just like
But not the first one, but not Joaquin Phoenix like the first one. It's literally just the singing one. It's the
yeah.
second one. It's Joaquin Phoenix defending himself in court, but he has to wrestle. Jake Lee versus ELP. When I first heard this announcement, I went, "Oh, it's going to be a shit match. It's going to be the bathroom break match." I Dave, I'm sorry. Was I muted for a second? I was muted
No.
myself. Okay.
no.
Cool. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. When I watched this match and I sat there and I had to sit there through this fucking travesty. ELP and Jake Lee isn't even a 2K match. It's not even a random match. 2K26 would put on your fucking feed. When I tell you I fucking hate Gedo so goddamn much for wasting my time. I could have been asleep. I could have been doing anything else. I could have been on the game. But no, I sat on live and watching a travesty. What was it? How many minutes did that match go? Hold on, I'm pulling up the results actually.
Too long, dude.
Hold on, because New Japan actually keeps the actual results. Let's see. Sonata versus my fault. Sonata versus Takeshita win 8 minutes 24 seconds. I want you both to guess how long Jake Lee versus El Phantasmo went.
Oh, I was there, so I should be able to know this. I had it up on New Japan World. I think that bitch went 14 minutes. Yeah, that's Jake
Dave,
Lee.
Dave,
Yeah.
how many minutes do you think this fucking terrorist Gedo
I
gave Jake Lee?
was going to say 6 minutes.
How many minutes did you say?
14.
Dave, you're closer. It's 9.
Ah.
9 minutes 40 seconds. Jake Lee won. There was purple nurples in this match. There was a purple nurple spot. Not even a funny one. Not even a GCW one. It was two grown ass men grabbing each other's nipples. Gedo, I fucking hate you with every fiber of my being, and we ain't even through this card.
Hey, this is the second match in the card. So mind you, for me, started at 2 o'clock. It's like 2:30, damn near. And I've seen two matches full of bullshit. Sonata's entrance was 10 minutes. Sonata's entrance so far has been the longest thing that New Japan has showed us thus far. But it's not all shit. It's not all shit in this pay-per-view. Because we did get immediately after that, that's what I'm probably thinking of, is the tag match, right?
The special tag as Taichi and Yuya Uemura, both Hantai members. I believe Taichi isn't affiliated with any group. I think he's Hantai, and Yuya is definitely Hantai. For those who are listening, Hantai means like the main group of New Japan, people who are just affiliated with New Japan. They don't have any faction like TMDK or the United Empire. And, yeah. And then you have TMDK's Zack Sabre Jr. and Ryohei Oiwa. And it's so nice to see the Holy Emperor win a match. It's just nice to see Taichi win matches, man. Unk still got it.
Nah, for real. Whenever I see Taichi do that spinning kick, I'm like, damn, that's a way to utilize them long ass legs. That Taichi is like legitimately every time I see him wrestle, I'm like, holy shit.
Taichi's
He
been
has
good.
he's a fucking Pele cake.
Taichi's great. He's a great wrestler. It's just he is the Unk of New Japan, basically. He's been there for quite some time. He's won only so many belts, and it's frustrating as a Taichi fan because he didn't get his glory in the sun, because you got to remember he's around guys like Tetsuya Naito, Kazuchika Okada, Tanahashi, some of the greatest junior heavyweights of all time, when he wasn't a junior heavyweight and he was trying to get into the heavyweight division, but you're just simply not getting that. But
I mean, when you're around niggas like Shingo Takagi,
Finn Balor. Oh, I'm sorry, Prince Devitt. I don't know why I said Finn Balor. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh.
bed,
There's my goat.
bed.
There's
Tai
my
Chi's
goat
got
right
the
there.
AJ Styles hairdo going on there.
You know what's crazy? It works for him. I couldn't imagine anyone else pulling that style off.
On God, for real.
As someone who has watched a lot of Japanese wrestling and seen quite a few haircuts, Minoru Suzuki comes to mind. And when I first saw that cut, I went, "What's the Dallas Shag?" I got sick, bro. But I'm glad that this match was here. This was a good appetizer. And as someone who was showing people New Japan, that at this point, when on my stream, people were going like, "This is what you're making us watch? Like, what the fuck is this, bro?" I felt bad. I really did. But Taichi got the roll up on Ryohei Oiwa, and I thought that was enough to get him in the G1, but I guess not because we have to do play-ins. Gedo, I fucking hate you.
When I found out what play-ins were, I said, "Man, this shit is
It's some
this
bullshit, bro.
just
It's some
this
new
is
shit.
racism with extra steps."
I mean, you
Gotta
could
be.
get a G1. I mean, but you gotta face a nigga like, oh, I don't know, Yujiro Takahashi. Huh? I gotta face a washed Tokyo Pimps? Okay. Alright, so you niggas is playing with
Well, I
my
mean, the
top.
other option is Yoshihashi.
See, Yoshihashi had a great run last year, but he's just not. I don't want to see that over Aaron Wolf, which I
Yeah,
believe is a plan. I don't remember off rip, but I'll check in a second.
I think on the graphic we have it has the play-ins.
Let me
What?
see.
The G1 thing I sent you, Dave.
Did you send it to me today?
Yeah,
Hold on.
While he
because that
looks,
has the
I gotta
roster and the
go. Speaking of
play-ins.
bathroom break matches, I gotta take a bathroom break. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
Because yeah, play-in matches. At least, and he can correct me when he comes back. I think it's just qualifier matches. Which I'm like, okay, I don't understand why KOB is just not already in the G1. Like they are the most dominant tag team New Japan has, and Yuto Ice is over as goddamn shit. So I genuinely don't understand why we have to do these stupid play-in matches to see niggas we already want to see in this tournament.
See, hopefully this is a big one. It does show the whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, we got Oscar versus Yujiro Takahashi, Ryohei Ori versus ELP, Yuto Ice versus Taichi, and Aaron Wolf versus Yoshihashi. And it's like, so you're telling me that you decided to put fucking Jake Lee in the fucking G1 climax? Okay, sure. Like Grant, like Sonata just came back. Fine, I get it. Bolton Oleg deserves to be there. Great Okan and fucking Hanare, sure. Ren Narita. Y'all niggas want to put Ren Narita in the G1 climax. For real? For real on
Oh,
God.
sorry, I hate to be a nigga and walk off mid podcast.
Hey
I've been holding that in for the last hour, dog. I was trying to fight through it. Oh, but shit.
man.
Okay. Back to holy shit. See, this is what I was talking about. Why is Taichi and Yuto Ice facing each other?
I don't know, man. I would just say it's like, why is Yuto and Oscar just not in the G1? And fucking Jake Lee and Ren Narita are? I couldn't fucking tell you.
There's such an easy way to fix this G1. First of all, take Jake Lee out. Why is he? How does he automatically qualify, but Oiwa doesn't? Okay, sure. So take Jake Lee out. He's not even in this hoe. Put Oiwa up there, and then you just put Taichi versus Jake Lee, and then you just put Yuto Ice versus ELP. That's how you fix this. It's an easy
Ta-da.
fix.
Because I'm not
Everything
going
else.
to lie, I could go without fucking. I'm not gonna lie, niggas probably gonna hate me for this. I can go without Gabe Kidd being in this fucking tournament.
What?
Hey, bro, I thought it was fuck New
What? It.
I thought it was fuck New Japan, big dog. Did you know who could have been in this G1? You know who could have been in this fucking G1? Swerve, Kyle, Andrade.
I think I'm thinking about this from a logistical point. Okay, first of all, yes, Andrade could have for 1,000% could have taken Gabe Kidd's spot. That's that. I'll give you that. I'm thinking about this as a logistical point. Summer's coming up. This is a 30-day tournament. If you're Tony Khan, you're not giving up Andrade for 30 days.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can you imagine the Mexican sensation off TV for 30 days? Do you know the GOAT, the God, the greatest of all time, the Mexican demon, the Holy Emperor, my GOAT?
But
How do you
you
know?
got to think of it this way. You got to think of it this way. I've always believed that I think that they should send bigger AEW stars to New Japan.
I've wanted
And
this.
what better way to get more American eyes to New Japan if it's like, damn, where the fuck has all my niggas been on my show? Oh, they've been kicking it over here in the G1 Climax. What's the G1 Climax? What them niggas doing over there? And then, oh shit, I see one of the greatest niggas of all time, Shota Umino. Whoa, now I'm a fan. Now I'm doing shit like this.
Man, they should send Eddie Kingston to New Japan.
They did it at the G1 Climax 2 years ago. They haven't since. But Eddie is also still kind of recovering from that insane injury he had quite a while ago, and I don't trust Eddie not to re-injure himself in the G1.
Yeah.
Tomohiro Ishii not being in this G1 is really depressing for me because
He's hurt.
I know, and that's the depressing part because
Oh.
Tomohiro Ishii has been the staple of a G1 Climax for so long. Tomohiro Ishii's like just like him being in the G1 Climax is like Kane being in the Royal Rumble. That's the best way I can describe it.
God, that's Kane music.
His like path through the G1 is always the sad man's path. Like he either starts great and loses immediately, or he fizzles out, or he just can't make it. He's a great wrestler. It's just again, even for New Japan standards, he's a short guy. He is a short guy. He's won his fair share of titles. He's never won the big belt. That hurts, but. And just this G1 itself, it's a weird G1. It's an interesting G1 because it's the first time we're getting basically all new gen, mostly all new gen wrestlers.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right.
Because we don't have any old wrestlers in this G1. If I look at this, let me see. Because if we see the graphic back up, I think from what I saw, it was completely all new gen. Because if we look at it, Kanose Takeshita, new gen. Yoda Tsuji, new gen. Sonata, older wrestler. Shingo Takagi, he came in 2019. I still consider him technically new gen. Jake Lee, new gen. Well, no leg, definitely new gen. Gedo Khan is a 2019 young boy, but he came back in 2020 as a wrestler, so I'll give him that. He's new gen. Hiroki Goto is an old school. He's old school. I'm not even gonna. But you got to think.
Yeah.
2 old school guys in a G1, in their respective block, and then you look at B block. Callum Newman, Zack Sabre Jr., Shota Umino, all new school. Yuya Umino, Ren Narita, Drill Maloney, all new school. Gabe Kidd Hinare. Hinare's been here since 2019, so I'm like 2017, 2018, so I'm not really finna give him that. So that's it. Gabe Kidd, slightly different because 2 years in the dojo, now the kid's uncaged, so I'll give him that too. But that's 2 guys in a block of 6, and then you have guys down here. Oscar Loibe, he's probably going to win his play-in. Aaron Wolf, probably going to win his play-in. I hate to say it, but Yuto Ice, probably going to win his pay-in. Taichi doesn't want to go to America. He said that before in interviews. He doesn't like to fly like that. I get it. I don't like flying either. I hate flying. And then you have Oiwa in ELP. If Oiwa doesn't get in this G1, I will send a personal note to Gedo's door. So again, this is a new gen G1. This is the first time we're getting all these new gen G1 guys. We're building new stars. It's great. I love it. It's just so interesting because we don't know the path that New Japan's going on. I don't know the path that New Japan's going on. And as a fan, I love it. It's great. I'm just scared for what we're doing with how we're going to push the new gen compared to how we push these older wrestlers. Because again, we are not having great New Japan junior heavyweight representation. As I said with this Dominion card, because after the tag match, because we got this G1 climax, and then we go to this tag match, and it's El Desperado versus Mystico doing 9 minutes and 33 seconds.
Okay. I got a lot to say about this shit. Oh my fucking god. I have been watching New Japan for what feels like 5 or 6 months. I think you can put the graphic down.
Oh, all right.
I have been watching this shit for a minute, a grip, and I've been slowly, absolutely loving El Desperado. Despy's so fucking ingrained in my life at this point that I made a fucking D&D character based on this nigga. He's a fucking Loxodon named Desperado Ortiz. So I'm like, I love El Desperado. I went back and watched all of the Tanahashi matches he had, or Takahashi matches he had. Like, these motherfuckers be balling to the wall. And
Peak.
for him to go up against arguably one of the most like influential, like loved, like this nigga was selling out John Cena numbers in 06. Like this nigga was doing crazy shit, and he's still doing crazy shit at his age today. So to see them go literally 9 minutes, not even double digit numbers, and a snap submission pin, tap out, what the fuck are we doing? Like legitimately, like it was so like disheartening to see, because I was like, this is gonna be, we said it, this is gonna be the match of the night. If not the main event, if not the Andrade match, this was going to be the match of the night. And it's fuck Gedo. That just made me solidify. I was like, this nigga don't know what the fuck he's doing sometimes. A lot of the time.
I knew some kind of Gatoism was coming because the last match was too good. I knew that the Dominion card was too stacked, and fourth on the billing is always still going to get. God damn, why are some of these matches going so short? And Mystico going, first of all, a flash tap out is some bullshit. And even English commentaries going, oh, it's his hurt knee, guys. Like, he wasn't wrestling like his knee was hurt during the match. At least I don't remember him wrestling like selling the knee like that. It seemed like he was doing his same regular moveset, but
to quote Taz, but I digress.
But I digress. I guess, man.
Submission Jones over here, I guess. Shit. But you know what? Because that match was so ass, it was at least sandwiched between two legitimately goated tag matches. The one after it, definitely better. Definitely better.
What tag match do you have after Oh no, that's
no. I just mean like it's shit, but
yeah.
like it's in between two great things.
Oh yeah, no, because I will say for one thing, at least Gedo is booking his belts better, because directly after this, at least we get the Never Openweight Championship match, which I was so much happier with this final, because yes, we are having to deal with fucking House of Torture shenanigans, and yes, it is annoying. Yes, it's bullshit. But you know what? Guess what we get? We get Aaron Wolf finally getting his title back after months of toiling. Dave, when I tell you Gedo has been wasting this nigga's time, it has been months. It's frustrating to watch a wrestler who is good have to do a shtick since the start of when he debuted at Wrestle Kingdom, and he proved that he could beat somebody in his opening fucking match and win a belt. And then a month later, he loses it to Ren Narita because fuck it. Because.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what I can... Ren Narita's like JD McDonough. Both are really good wrestlers. Like when that bell rings, Ren Narita can wrestle. I remember when I first saw him like legitimately like do shit. Granted, it was the match he had with Yoshinobu Kanemaru, but I was like, oh shit, this thing can go. This thing can legitimately wrestle, and I can have fun while watching him.
Not a bad wrestler. He's just not the best wrestler that was in his faction. Evil is better than him. At least Evil had the shtick, and he's basically stole Evil's shtick of, hey, I'm the bad guy faction. Woe is me. Ooh, hit you with my push-up bar. Ooh, get him in the nads. Hey, let me grab the referee. Come over here and just like let me hold your shirt directly to my chest. So you're like pretending that you don't know what the fuck is happening behind you, even though they've been doing this shit for 3 fucking years. I can't
He's
stand it.
not wrong.
But it's okay because Aaron Wolf, 9 minutes and 24 seconds. God damn, that match felt longer.
Yeah, it felt a lot longer because there was a lot of like Fed shenanigans. At least that's what I call it. Because like everybody like came out, and there was like a little like Hontai came out, and I was like, oh shit, Takeska,
But
neat.
directly after we do get peak graps followed by a what the fuck finish. Very interesting. Dave, I need you to understand, and I'm gonna put this in WWE terms or AEW terms actually, because actually, no, I'm gonna do this how I think. This is like the Hardy Boys, fresh off like the best run they've ever had, holding the belts, showing up, being the realest fucking tag team ever, and then like how would I describe this tag team? Because I like Hanari and Great Okan. I am a United Empire, and I love the United Empire, but I can't describe this. It's like rated RKO coming out of nowhere and hitting these niggas with table shots and saying, "Yeah, nah, fuck what you thought. We the realists." And it hurts. It hurts. And you can see how Chris is looking at his hands right now because just like him, everybody was shocked. This was not the time for a Gatoism. This was not the time for a Gatoism. Gato, I fucking hate you with every fiber of my goddamn being. I need you to. I'm finna pull up to Cork and Hall. I'm bringing Big Terry and me hanging you by your earlobes, my nigga. I despise your booking strategies. You're like Triple H but Japanese.
Every week I want to watch more New Japan, but I remember when I subscribed to New Japan, I could not cancel that shit until my credit card expired.
I am a lifetime member. They can take that $9.99 from my pocket for the rest of my life. I don't care.
Dave, if you want to start watching New Japan after this podcast, I will just send you my login because it's at the point to where well, it's not at the point because it's not like oh you're a bad coach because you're not. It's hard to watch New Japan. It was hard for me to find out how to fucking watch New Japan, but KOB versus Hanare and Great Okan. You know I love tag team matches. You know that's my fucking jam. When I tell you that Yuto Ice and Hanare were legitimately punching each other in the face, shoot style, in the middle of the fucking ring, to the point where Hanare's earlobe fucking burst. Like legitimately just because they were just boom, stalking each other in the fucking face for what felt like well, it felt like 5 minutes. It was one of the most hardcore, like whoever falls first is the bitch. And these are two men that would never, never, ever back down from a fucking slugfest. When fucking Yuto headbutted Hanare and they did the old fucking Samoan Polynesian heads hard as fuck, and Yuto fucking fell down, I was like, oh shit. But it wasn't over. Them niggas still got back up and started rocking the shit out of each other. It was legitimately one of the best tag team matches that I've ever seen until that fuck ass finish. Oh my god. They Irish ripped Yuto. Was it Yuto or Oscar? I think it was Yuto. And they threw a chair at that nigga's face.
It was Oscar who got the chair, and it was
Mm.
unfortunately Yuto Ice who took the pin. And I, first of all, I will say something nice because I have to say something nice because I always sound like a hater in my videos, and people keep saying all I do is hate. I don't. I do love my company. Yuto Ice versus Sonare, a former MMA fighter versus a tribal leader who has the face tat to show. Um, What the fuck, man? Watching these two truly punch each other until one man's earlobe exploded was uncomfortable, but it is once again delicious graps, and that's all I paid my money for. Um, but this finish, it's one of the most surprising but understanding finishes out of this tournament, and I'm going to say the why. As Great Khan and Hanari are both in the G1, Yudo Ice and Oscar qualifying means that we will get a rematch within the G1 climax, and that is for bragging rights, and that is for opportunity. The G1 climax has always been about pinning champions and getting that run back. Because you want, if you pin a champion during the G1, if you pin the world champion during the G1, after the G1, hey my nigga, run me that fucking match. That's for me. It's the same thing for every title. Tag belts, global belt. There's no juniors in this tournament.
Right.
But realistically, no matter what belt you hold, it is on the line in this tournament. It's not realistically on the line, but it is on the line. It's reputation. It is what you hold. In New Japan, that is everything. It is about fighting spirit. Are you a champion or are you a bitch? And they're gonna have to show you. Great Khan and Harnare's showing in the G1 is going to be interesting because if it's anything under 6 points, that's only 3 wins, my nigga. That's not impressive. You got to bump them numbers to at least 10 points, at least 8. As champions, I expect 8 to 10 points out of you, both of you.
Talk that shit, because when we were watching that, it was already what, like 4 o'clock in the morning, probably 3:30, somewhere around there.
At this point, it was
I
probably like 3:30. Yeah.
This was right before I started to crash, because I started to crash right in the middle of the triple threat match, and I passed out during the main event and I had to rewatch it. Um, but holy shit, this was the perfect match to be awake for. Like, I truly believe that KOB right now at this very moment in time, June 19th, 2026, arguably top 3 tag teams wrestling right now.
Right.
And they're not 3. So sorry.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I've been giving them they praise since they started this tag shit, and they've been doing this shit. I've been saying they are the best tag team in the world right now. I can't name a better tag team than KOB. And the fact that the silver lining that I forgot to mention earlier is the fact that not only are they going to be competing in the G1, but the fact that even if they don't get their run back for the title, then guess what happens after G1 season? World Tag League.
World Tag
They're
League.
going to win World Tag League. If anyone else, Gedo, I'm saying this now. It is we are so many months away from December. If you give this World Tag League to anyone else, I will spaz. I will. I truly will.
Man, you're gonna be really mad when Proto Okada wins the fucking World Tag League.
Oh, I would love that. I would actually enjoy that so much that I can't even be mad. That's actually, hey,
Hey, give me the pen.
somebody give this nigga a pen and don't ask no questions.
Uh, and since we already talked about the junior tag, the junior heavyweight match, we can skip over to the match that I was already super excited for, because hey man, I love Andrade. I love Andrade. Love him to death. But it's somebody's time. It's somebody's time. And I can't wait for that nigga to turn heel. I can't wait for Shota Umino to turn heel, restart the Bullet Club, win every belt known to God and man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
That wasn't on my script. Hold on, wait a minute. Where the paper
You
at?
don't know how much I love Shooter, dog.
That wasn't on the script at all. Dave, what you look just as surprised.
I was just thinking because Cass has said this kind of stuff before. He has big dreams
Big
for stuff.
dreams.
Shit, you got big dreams. I don't got no dreams. See, this is my problem. I don't like Shota. I've said this so many in all my videos. I don't like Shota. I haven't liked Shota. He went fucking 48 minutes in the dome against Zack Sabre Jr. when I was tired and I didn't care
You
for
didn't
Shota
like that
already.
match?
They went so, bro. I watched that shit live. I was in my living room dying, trying not to fall asleep. I was so bored. Shota, I just don't like. Shota has always still been this like he's grown. Yes, don't get me wrong. His bald era was wild, but took the belt from the goat, the god, the equator, the
I
sun.
I see it like this. I see it this way. Andrade is literally on his way to win the AEW World Title. That is not going to not happen. It's just not going to not like it's a certainty at this point. So I'm like, okay, cool. Andrade 2 belts would have been fucking nasty. I would have ate that shit up with a spoon. But I legitimately think the way Shota has been wrestling in these like especially in the fucking New Japan Cup. I don't know if you watched all of that or not, but I think Shooter was fucking ball, especially his rematch against Zach. That was heat. You can't tell me that wasn't fucking heat, dog.
Oh no! During his cup, what made me grow to Shooter because I will say I still don't like him as much, but his New Japan Cup run was enough to make me go, all right, nigga, shit. It's hard to hate when a nigga's balling. It's like trying to hate from outside the club, like, oh, that nigga got a section, but I'm in my car right now with the AC
You
blast.
can't even get in.
But it's okay. Out, but it's all good though. Shooter winning this is fine, is great actually because this is his first belt ever, his first single belt. So I'm very happy for him. I'm actually really stoked that Shooter's gonna show out with the belt. I think his defense against Pac is gonna be good for him. Get a little more eyes on him because this global belt is the point of it is to show like the entire world. Everybody's supposed to challenge for this belt, but him pinning the champion. I was trying to shit talk, but everybody was like, he pinned the champion, bro. How you feel? I'm like, oh shit, I can't be bad. Drilla Maloney, he was great in this match too. He was so over. Everybody wanted him to win, but unfortunately, it's not your time yet. Good things come to those who wait.
Drill is gonna be New Japan's LA Knight, and I can't fucking wait.
But my favorite part about this match was the ending because Gabe Kidd showing up and immediately backtracking on his previous statement of, oh, Dave, oh my God, man, fuck WWE, fuck
AEW.
hold on, my fault, I'm a little rusty. Fuck New Japan, AEW, where the best wrestle, nigga. He said that.
He didn't say that last
Where
part.
the best wrestle. I'm like, all right, shit. Okay.
Then he spit on the lion mark, spat at fucking Tanahashi, spat on Shooter. I was like, God damn.
And he called
But why are you in the
Tanahashi.
G1 then? Hmm.
We love kayfabe. I think it was also really great that he called back to Tanahashi crying from the pure graps of two gaijin wrestling under the lion mark at Wrestle Kingdom. And he goes, "Oh, you're gonna cry? You're gonna cry again like a little bitch." And it's just Tanahashi like, "All right, my nigga, shit. I gave you your props. That was one of the best matches he made Tanahashi cry. You know how much of a you know how great that is to make one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's not in top 5. He's not 5. He's not 4. He might be top 3. This nigga is great, and you made him cry from a match between two gaijins. Not even a Japanese wrestler in it. Two gaijins who have been bred New Japan. And he's back doing this shit. It's great heel work. This might be this
is
MJF level heel work. And yes, I will give that praise.
Ooh, that is high praise, but like
He's not MJF level.
I can't refute it.
He's not. It's not MJF level completely, but this is new. You can't go to the chairman of the board and call this nigga a bitch. That's crazy. The president
Technically got fired for that shit.
and he's in the G1. Tanahashi, stand up. You own the company.
You looking like Carlos Silva right now. Please get up. I'm
And that's
begging you.
and that's what I love about this company, man. Oh, it's gonna be G1 is gonna be great because it's gonna be just a bunch of clashing personalities, a bunch of young guys who want to prove themselves. G1 Climax this year is nothing but young guys, and it is gonna be pure raps.
And to top it all off, you got the former world champion coming into the G1 climax with a fucked up arm. Mind you, mind you, mind you, the same nigga who went almost undefeated. Did Callum go undefeated in the cup?
In the I believe he no, because the cup is a single tournament. Yeah, no, he goes undefeated. You win the cup. After undefeated means you sweep the cup. You win the cup.
Yeah, so that nigga went undefeated, won the cup, won the belt.
And immediately had a dickhead run. And what really blows my mind is if this is a work and this isn't a real injury, how do you book this G1? But if this is a real injury, how do you book Callum Newman? You can still make
Do
him
we?
you can still make him look strong ish, but like if he's really injured, what are we doing?
Because I fell asleep during that match and I had to rewatch it. That nigga had to pop his shoulder back in the socket and still got hit with that whatever the fuck new finisher usually pulled out of his ass.
He calls it the Fire Blaster.
All right, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Big teeth, son of a bitch. Fucking Carmen San Diego lookalike. God damn it.
This was
And I like Yota Tsuji. That's the problem. I like Tsuji. I really do. His match with Takeshita, really, I was like, oh, this nigga can ball. This nigga can ball for real style. But at the same time, I'm like, what are you? What are you? Who are you? Like, are you just the I'm New Japan guy? I need to see some more. Because niggas were telling me, oh, bro, Tsuji and Los Ingobernables, hey, he was doing shit for real. Like him, Naito, Evil, and Sonata, those were them niggas. But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing the graphs, but I'm not seeing the personality from the world fucking a two-time IWGP World Champion. So bad that you wanted to fucking change the belt back to V4. Which, thank you, Suji.
we needed that. That belt was cursed. Everybody was getting injured under that belt. Osprey, Ibushi. Oh my god, man, that belt was. We needed that belt gone, and I'm glad that the V4 is back. Don't ever fucking touch it again. Leave it how it is. We don't need a V6, a V7, a V8. I don't. Gedo, if you touch that belt, I swear to God, I will have a first class flight to New Japan, and I have no plans of returning one way, my nigga.
When you said Carmen San Diego lookalike, I had to see for myself.
No, look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Hey, you don't
Look
see
at
the
look at
drip?
me in my eyes.
You don't see the drip?
Where in the world is Yota Tsuji?
Fine, Yoda.
Hey, bro, that nigga better not be anywhere in a dark room. That nigga smiles. Oh, there he is.
Jesus
That nigga got them
Christ.
Roman veneers, bro. Like but I love
Nah,
Yota
Roman's
Tsuji. I
teeth
love
are
him so
still
much.
stronger than that, man. I don't know. Yoda winning this match. Keep in mind, this match went 24 minutes and 32 seconds. I think it probably would have
That's
been
it.
24 minutes and 32 seconds. The triple threat went 16 minutes and 20 seconds. And the IWGP Junior Heavyweight match, which we talked about, went 17 minutes 57. So
You know what? I will say this about the junior heavyweight match. I did enjoy the kind of Doki prophecy being fulfilled of him being like, if I don't have this belt, this division is going to fall into chaos. And then we had fucking Kosei Fujita getting off from fucking commentary talking his shit. And then we had Francesco Akira, beelining it on both of them niggas. And then we had Master Wato come out of fucking nowhere and be like, this is actually mine now. And now we have a fatal four-way number one contendership to face that bisexual biker boy.
the pansexual pineapple.
Yeah, you go.
My I I'm glad that it's a given that after every single super big main event or like title match, someone's gonna come out and challenge for the belt. Gabe Kidd, i.e., Yoda. I'm sorry, Yo. But we always it's a Gatoism. It's another one of Gatoisms. Every single time after a big match on pay per view, hell, it's been fourth wall broken by wrestlers who have been like, okay, so is this the part where someone comes out and challenges for the belt? So what's up? It's just known because you gotta let yourself know, like, hey, I gotta hang my nuts a little bit. I gotta let you know, like, hey, bro, it's me. It's big me. Suji winning the title before G1 is good for him because I don't see him winning the G1 holding the belt because before this, I thought Callum was going to win, hold it, and I thought he was going to dickhead his way maybe to the final all the way through the G1. But since the title change, I don't know what the fuck the G1 is now. It could be Callum winning the G1. It could be Yoda Suji going all the way. It could be Drilla Maloney. It could be Yudo Ice. I can't call this G1.
I can. I know who's winning. I've been knew who won since that nigga's face came across the screen. I know who's winning, and you're gonna be pissed about it because you know what we're getting? Shooter two belts, nigga.
Nah, you don't know what you're talking. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Now you're getting shooter two belts, big dog. We're getting shooter two belts.
Nah.
Let's go.
If I looked at the G1 the actual G1 let me see. What's this? The G1 lineup from what I see, the only possible people that I can truly say win this entire G1 or at least win their block because out of A and B block, I don't know how they're going to do it this year because I don't know if they're going to finish it in the rounds with either they're going to pick the top two and they're going to face off, or if they're going to do two and then the one, if they're going to do three and it's a playoff, or how they're going to do it. But if it's the same as last year where it's the top three people in their block and they're actual winners, if I have to give a bye to anyone, Callum Newman is going to get a bye through B block. Because Callum Newman losing his belt means he has something to prove. If he's injured, it just means he's going to wrestle like more of a dickhead depending on if he's still in the G1. It's not truly confirmed because we still have like 20 plus days. If I had to choose a winner of A block, it's more than likely probably going to be. God damn, this is a hard one.
I feel like it's got to be Takeska.
Takeshita has to go back because he's the last year's winner. So him being in the top three, he has to be. I don't know if Suji goes top three because it is normal for the champion. If it's a top three scenario, he's going to be in it. But I don't know if it's going to be because last year Zack Sabre Jr. didn't make it to the semifinal.
Right. Because the
But
semifinals was Takeska and
Zack Sabre Jr. I believe.
Zach. Yeah. And then it was and then it was Takeska and Suji, and then Suji dropped the belt to Take. Yeah, B block is the one that's tripping me up because like
I can't.
there is an entire chance that Drilla Maloney does win this block.
There's an entire chance that Drill Maloney wins the whole goddamn G1, and that's the scariest part because the entire fact that he got the little brother, they don't love you, my nigga, they don't love you when Gabe Kidd's promo after the triple threat,
Right.
it's truly giving I can win this whole fucking block and this whole G1. But Callum being in this B block is what throws me. Zack Sabre Jr. and Yuya. If I had to pick a three, it's Callum, Drilla, and Yuya is my three for my block, and I'm gonna stick by that. If I had to pick for A block, it's Kanoshite. Fuck, this is hard, man. Kanoshite.
Because Bolton fucks up A block entirely.
I can't pick because Bolton and like Goto being here too is another one where I'm just like, how am I supposed to pick? Because there's so many monkey wrenches in this shit that I just can't simply like pick one. I'm gonna go Kanoshite, Suji, and I don't remember. Oh, it's Ice, and I believe Oiwa was supposed to be the other A block contender, if I remember. I don't remember who the other A block challenger. Okay, if I
Yeah,
had to
because
pick that,
B is Oscar Yoshihashi, Aaron Wolf, and Yujiro Takahashi.
then I got Oiwa at my three. I got Oiwa at my three.
For A block, I got Takeska, Suji, and Yuto, and then for B block, I got Callum, Drilla, and fuck. Because I want Shooter to do good in this tournament, but he already has a belt. Do you
And
know how
bet champions
fucking
don't win.
sick and awesome it would be for Yuya to win this fucking G1
You got to think with
or
you
at
got to
least the
think though.
block?
You got to think though. This is Yuya's tournament to win. This is Yuya's year. Last year, everybody thought it was. Everybody thought it was for the cup. He was the runner up. Everybody thought it was Yuya's time. It has to be Yuya's G1. It has to be because
Yeah,
I can't pick a single other wrestler who deserves it more than Yuya to go all the way to the Wrestle Kingdom. He doesn't have to win this match at Wrestle Kingdom. He doesn't have to. Because a lot of wrestlers don't win their first title at Wrestle Kingdom. Naito didn't win his first chance, but guess what? This is the opportunity for a young star, Mr. Heat Wave, to win this bitch. If it's not Yuya, I
yeah,
would not mind Callum Newman winning this and truly proving that he is the young GOAT and winning both the Cup and the G1 Climax, which I don't believe has ever been done. I will fact check that later, but I don't believe it's ever been done in the same year. Maybe Chono, but I don't believe it. It might be Masahiro Chono. I don't know by.
would he also be the youngest G1 winner too?
I think that still holds. How old is Callum? Because
23 or 27.
no, because Okada was 21, I believe, when he won his first G1.
Okay,
But I
yeah,
might
he's
be
he's
wrong.
23.
Okay, let me double check that right here because I just want to make sure I'm not wrong. Nigga, I didn't say. I did not say Grand Prix.
Oh shit! No. Okada was 24 when he won the G1. This could okay. Well, well. I think we just figured out who's winning this goddamn G1 climax, baby.
No,
I think we just
Gedo,
figured it out. I think we just figured it
no,
out.
Gedo. Fuck. It's a strong possibility that Callum could, at 23 years old, win the G1 Climax and do the impossible of winning the Cup, the G1, youngest in the same fucking year. And that is a scary
Shit.
possibility, and that's why B block is scary because I cannot call a winner for this G1. Yuya is in that block, but he may, again, if this works in the playoff scenarios and Yuya just barely wins the third option in B3 and he goes to face A block winners or just A block wrestlers and then they meet in the final of Yuya versus Callum, it would be once again a rematch of that cup, and it could be Yuya having to prove that he is better than the young fucking man who has proved that he might just be Will Ospreay, the best of Will Ospreay's teachings. It might be a rerun, and it might just be a great fucking rerun.
Holy shit. G1 season's gonna fucking cook like shit, ain't it?
It's gonna be a great season, and I can't wait to keep up with it.
Holy shit. Yeah, day after this episode, I'm gonna have to give you my login for New Japan because I feel like we might be witnessing greatness. I feel like this G1 season, I don't know what it's been. I know people who have been watching New Japan probably. I'm sure this is shit that just happens. Like, Best of Super Juniors, New Japan Cup, Dominion, Sakura Genesis, all the shit that's been passing. I'm sure that's just been normal shit for y'all. For me, it's been some of the greatest matches I've seen in a very long time. And I feel like this G1 climax season is going to fucking. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this legitimately. I think it's going to give AEW a reason to start sending more of their top guys over there.
Again, this is a young G1. There is a lot of young stars. There's going to be a full block of young stars. There's going to be the old guard trying to keep with it, but again, if Taichi cannot make it through this G1, if Taichi beats Yuto Ice and is in the G1 and Yuto Ice is out of it, what does that say about KOB? But it says a lot about the old guard trying to still fight. But this is a young G1. This is going to be an insane G1, and I can't call it, but I am excited for it.
As am I. Ooh, I feel like the wrestling world in certain areas is really revving up to another gear, i.e., AEW, New Japan, shit. Even fucking like smaller places like Fourth Rope and oh, what's the other one that I've been recently? MLW. Like they've been cooking hot shit lately, and they just don't have enough eyes on it. CMLL. They like those Arena Mexico like shows selling out like hotcakes every single fucking time. The match that MJF had with Mystico, when that happened that year, was regarded as one of the greatest wrestling matches that arena had ever seen. So all this to say, because we've been talking here for like almost 2.5 hours. All this to say, we will continue to show new wrestling fans or older wrestling fans that there is more options out there. There's a whole literal globe of professional wrestling that if you're not satisfied with your mainline company, WWE, there's a whole plethora of free and cheap and pirated wrestling all over the world that you can still support all your favorite wrestlers and what they do, but you don't have to support a company that is, you know, balls deep into a fascist White House. If you want ethical wrestling,
If you want pure grabs, wrestling grabs, if you want to find out a world of wrestling, YouTube has a world of wrestling out there. There are matches from 80s, 90s, WCW Vault, even WWE's Vault, which the older matches, they're still good. Some of them are still solid. You can go back to New Japan. They have a free match every Friday that they post to their New Japan channel. Even their Japanese channel, they post more grabs. It's not going to be in English, but you know what? Fuck it. You don't need to hear the commentary anyway. You're here for the grabs. MLW is free on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And if not that, hit the 7Cs. Get your bandana. Get your peg leg. Get your eye patch. Get to it. There's so much more wrestling out there, and that has been my goal since the start of my channel, of my page, of my following. I've done nothing but expand people's horizons. I have done nothing but try to send people out. I've done nothing but try to expand people and show people that there's more to wrestling than just WWE. Because I still have friends who tell me all the time, "Oh, you watch wrestling, right? You like WWE?" And I always have to go, "No, I don't." And then I say AEW, and they're like, "What's that?" And it blows me because I thought AEW was main knowledge by now. But again, people only have one inkling of wrestling. There's AEW, MLW, New Japan, BJW, DDT, and Noah. There's so much wrestling out there. You don't need to limit yourself. Language should not be a reason you're not watching other shows. Just because you don't speak a language does not mean that you can't speak one language that we all universally love: wrestling. That is what wrestling is. It is not about the talking. It's not about the 40-minute grandstanding. It's about two men in a ring, two women in a ring, two people in a ring who can go out there and tell a story through violence and just the only way we as humans can understand it. Fighting each other. Because that's what we are. We're humans. We fight. And that's what wrestling is. It's beautiful.
that was great. Oh man, it's so glad to find more like-minded wrestling fans who understand like the beauty of the art, but it can also understand if you don't fuck with something, you don't got to.
Yeah. Like, if you don't
It's
like
just as
it,
simple as that.
okay. But you don't have to go out there on Twitter and immediately go, "Oh, this fucking sucks."
Calling AEW the minor leagues is the most irritating thing I see online. It's like, you know
these
what?
niggas,
Shut the fuck up. Just don't watch it.
like these niggas don't be making $1 million and be having some of the greatest. One of my best videos is literally me showing people that AEW can be violent and good wrestling. I've shown people an entire section of just blood and guts. I gave them a video of that, like, hey, this is what you're missing. This is what WWE wishes they could put on because they can't, because they're a fucking child show. But it's just like there's so much more out there, and you're limiting yourself because you only ever watch one thing and you don't want to be different because you're scared to expand.
Tribalism is a hell of a drug. It truly is. And that's why every show we like to end with our highlights of the week. It doesn't matter what promotion, doesn't matter what wrestler, male, female. Granted, most of Dave's highlights of the week recently have been Tekla, but that is because he just loves Tekla so much, and I can't even be mad about it.
I couldn't even tell you why exactly. I just fucking love her vibe. It's awesome.
I mean, she is great, and also the women's world champion. So I every match he puts on is like, damn, she be really out there killing shit. That match he had with Jamie Hayter, like my favorite part of that match is not like the graps itself. It's when one of them took a dive and the mic picks them up, being like, "Hey, bitch, I'm kind of tired. You want to just lay here for a second?"
I need a minute. Me too. And they just collapsed.
Is collapse. So, MJ, do you have a highlight of the week that you would like to
Yes.
send the fans home with?
Yes. I saw this last night, and I just want to shout out for the week. Shout out Daniel Garcia. You're a hell of a guy. Shout out Daniel Garcia for getting your ass handed to you by Will Ospreay and getting the little boy like a man. I can respect that as someone who has been the friend group fat nigga before. I've definitely got hit with one of those. So I respect you as a nigga for doing that shit on live TV and sitting there for a smooth minute and a half. Because if it was me, I'd have fired on that nigga with Ospreay. I love you, bro, but that's just crazy. Shout out to Danny Garcia. He's hilarious. I love him, man. That's just
I'm not gonna lie to you. So when I was at work today, I would close my eyes just for a second, and I would see that nigga's goofy ass face trying not to corpse. Oh my god, yeah, yeah. Shout out Danny, bro. Shout out. That's a great highlight of the week.
I couldn't think of anything else. I literally said as soon as he did highlight, he was like, "Oh, I got this, man."
Dave, I got keep forgetting which way the camera's at.
No, I think my highlight of the week is probably the Swerve and Osprey promo. That was incredible.
Mm,
Good stuff. And I was like, wow, Swerve's correct.
as he usually is, yeah. Mine is gonna be a little different because it's not my usual suspects, except it is same faction. Um, my highlight of the week was seeing the Elite and TMDK stand off in an AEW ring. Legitimately, I was fucking geeking. I was jumping out of my. I was like, oh my god, the Elite, like black and gold, black and orange. Oh my god. If that's not a match at Forbidden Door, I'm telling you, if we don't get Ichiban Sweet Boys versus the Young Bucks, I'm pulling up to fucking Jacksonville, Florida. I'm gripping up Tony Khan by the fucking chest and shaking him. Just because MJ's already got Gedo. I gotta handle my nigga.
I already got Gedo in the back seat tied up with chains. I already put scorpions in the bag and everything. I don't think y'all understand. I got these Gato shits on lock, bro. This nigga Gato has pure torture. I've dealt with him for 6 years. I dealt with him when he gave the belt to Evil during clap crowd wrestling. It was a fucking time. I dealt with it. I still thought WWE sucked. Thank y'all so much for letting me come on, bro. This shit was a blast. I've never talked
Hey
about
man,
wrestling this long.
anytime you want to come back, you always got an open invitation. I know that probably when the G1 shit starts kicking off, you can by all means have a permanent open seat on this podcast. We appreciate and love your content, and I'm sure that you had a fucking blast because you were yapping your ass off.
Man, I apologize for that, man. Hey, I love
No, this
wrestling.
is this is the specific reason why I brought you on here because I knew we were gonna get amazing content. I knew we were gonna have beautiful conversations, and we got exactly that. So I want to say thank you for showing up, taking time out of your day, your schedule, to come bless us with your presence.
I appreciate y'all again for letting me on. For anyone who sees this and you're not following me, all my socials are at MJ Allstar. Both my uh, TikTok and I believe my YouTube is the same thing as well. But just look up MJ Allstar and you'll find this black nigga talking about wrestling. I'm currently working on YouTube videos about the history of title belts. I'm writing a book. Yeah, I have 85,000 words of a book and a 4-part analog series of following in the same universe. So yeah, I'm writing a whole book. There's a lot of shit going on over here, and throughout the G1 and coming up series, I will be posting more content. So fuck with your boy.
All right, and I have been
Absolutely.
Xanatos 1138. You can find me the same name in all socials. David, if you can't pronounce that. I am trying to stream more on Twitch. That's why you see this dumbass green screen behind me. Trying to tweak that. But I am currently streaming 007 whenever I can squeeze it in. And Cass, where can the good people find you?
I haven't hit the intro for the episode, so I got to do it one time for the outro. As always, I have been your favorite Indie Don the Lone Star Casanova, Mr. Must See TV, Chris Goddamn Magnus. You can find me on TikTok. I'll be posting on Instagram sometimes. It's mostly just on my story when I see funny shit. The next event that I'm going to, I'm not sure if Tony Khan can bless me because I've been DMing every wrestler that I could find that'll respond to me and be like, hey, San Antonio, please. I'm begging you. Swerve said nothing. Kevin Knight also said nothing. The next person I'm going to ask is Shane Taylor because he fucks with me. I'm like an unofficial member of STP. But as always, we will be here every Thursday, scheduling permitting, to talk about all the crazy shit in the wrestling world, whether it be here, Mexico, Japan, Australia, hell, even the backyard wrestling in Nigeria. We don't give a fuck. If it's popping, we're on it. We have been a wrestling podcast, and we hope to see you the next time with even more bullshit.
MJ, thank you so much for coming, and see you guys later.